Alright, there we go. Okay, been absent for just a couple days. The day after I streamed this last, I just didn't sleep very well. It's very irregular sleep, and the day after that, so yesterday, real life friend of mine had his brother in town, so they came over for a while. But I had to get up at regular human hours for them, unfortunately, so that threw me off a bit. But I'm back on proper degenerate hours now, it seems. So, I'm gonna resume this. Oh god, so much static. What are you doing, Avery? What are you doing? This time, for the first time in a while, I'm gonna try, like, recording the game as well, instead of just, like, transferring the VOD from, Twitch. Should be better quality, but it gave me some issues in the past with, like, crashing the recording mid-recording, so we'll see how it goes. And video can be kind of weird. But yeah, let's do the rest of chapter 1? Yeah, it's rather episode 1, chapter 2. The other thing was just the intro thing. Yeah, it's satisfactory. Like, I got up yesterday after my friends were gone. You know, I napped for a couple hours after that. I got up and I'm like, you know, I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna, like, stream, I'm gonna translate. And all I did was I just played Satisfactory. And I played with the train tracks and I added, like, so many freight cars to the back of the train that you can get on the train anywhere around the tracks because it's now full of freight cars. And I named it the Ouroboros. And that was my morning. I finished that and I went back to sleep. Perfectly productive. Hold on a sec. Come on, guys. Don't play with stuff. It is unironically pretty cool. It's not very practical, but it's neat. Alright, so let's see here. I don't want you getting up onto my shelf, please. Yeah. I've received contact from the 1st Division. So remember these characters. This is Nakajima. She's the one who's kind of like, we're kind of doing this for her. She asked for the help on this. She's part of the police force or whatever, somewhere in there. Kazuya's been arrested. So Hara Kazuya, he's the schizophrenic little brother of the girl who he says was getting stalked, but she insists isn't. On what suspicions? Arson. Oh. I see. He set his older sister's apartment on fire last night. Okay. That's certainly sudden. He was caught in the act, so he has no way to talk himself out of it. But were there any victims or, like, anything like that? I need to see what that means. I think it's some sort of fire-related word. Okay, it was just a small fire, so I guess... No, it's okay. She says no one was dead or injured. Has he admitted to it? Just earlier. I just want to check. I believe that's admitting to it, right? Hold on a second. Hold on. Where's that in the log? Ah, yes, it's okay. Wasn't coming up in my IME for whatever reason. Yeah, as you confessed? Yeah, just a bit ago. He stayed quiet at first, according to the detective in charge. All this is strange, though. It sure is. The only really plausible way to think about this is that he was trying to get his sister. Was it inside that he set the fire? Is elephant evening? No. He put a paper bag with newspapers outside the door and set that on fire, apparently. And can we talk to him ourselves? Not immediately. We're outsiders on this case. Outsider probably isn't still the right word here, but it's like out of our jurisdiction, maybe, I'm assuming. Because remember, it's like not in the same city that this whole like brother-sister thing's happening. More importantly, Onizuka, do you know where Natsuko is right now? Natsuko's the sister. She should be in St. Collegia Hospital. In what's it called? Sitatani or something? It's a town, it's a city, it's something. Not too important. We've met her once there. Where did you hear that from? From Kazuya himself. So like, who told you that she was there, basically? Have you contacted their family in Hokkaido? The phone number on the police report was wrong. Calling that phone number just gets you a Tanaka, which is like the most generic Japanese name there is. Wait. Right, this really is strange. So, did Kazuya set fire to sister's apartment knowing that she wasn't there? I suppose that'd be... I suppose that makes sense. This really is strange then. Yeah, after all, like, he knows that she's in the hospital. But I know the reason why. Because Kazuya wanted to prove the existence of the stalker. What do you mean? He's insisting that his older sister is being stalked, but nobody believes him. So he set fire to her apartment himself in order to make us believe that the stalker existed. I see. The little brother's saying that there's a stalker? Rather, she's saying that, like, the older brother is the stalker. She's like, the little brother's the stalker? The same person who sent in the incident report? No. So basically, she's misunderstanding what they're saying there. Natsuko denied that there was a stalker to begin with. The stalker is inside Kazuya's mind. He didn't exist from the very beginning. However, he still wants everyone to believe him, so that's why he set the fire. Kazuya is schizophrenic. I see, I finally understand this now. Are you certain about that, though? He admitted it himself. Got it. I'll go, explain this to the investigator in charge. Could I ask you two to contact Natsuko for me? I guess she doesn't even know that her own apartment was just about set on fire. It was more like a failed attempt, but still. Understood. We'll go to the hospital. Thank you, please do. Nakajima? Could you set it up so we could talk to Kazuya later? Before he gets sent to a confinement cell. Sure, I'll try asking. But don't get your hopes up. Let's see. Arson is outside, like, our jurisdiction. Now this time it is very much is like a just jurisdiction term, I think. It's a different word this time, but same gist. Arson is outside our jurisdiction, so I can't really force the issue. I understand that. Oh? What are you doing? I have here a listening device from way back, so like a bug or something. The kind that you can set up inside a room? No, the kind that you walk around carrying. You can't use something that big anymore. Not in this day and age. No, that's not it. We're going to the hospital, right? Let's hurry up and go. Yeah, I'll be right there. I see. Planning something and not telling us. It's one of those games. Kazuya's been arrested? That's, it's the sister talking. Natsuko. Arson? But why? We don't know the details yet, says Kanzuki, the partner. But we figured it would be best to notify you as soon as possible. Did Kazuya have a key? Huh? A key? A spare key to your apartment. Ah, that's what you mean. Yes, I gave him one. I see. I don't understand. What's going on here? Kazuya, lit a fire outside your room. Rather, outside the house entirely. A lot of these apartments are like single room, like with a bathroom or something. I don't know what hers is, but they use the room like, they use the word heya to like refer to the apartment and like individual rooms kind of interchangeably, so it's a bit confusing. But it's pretty clear from the context that he couldn't get into the apartment at all, and he set the fire outside the door. So Onizuka says he set the fire outside the room, aka apartment in this case. And Natsuko says, even though he has a key? Yes, that's right. That's strange, isn't it? Even though he's got a key, he went to the trouble of setting the fire outside instead. Seemingly to make it seem like it was the stalker's doing. I see. I finally understand now. He's been rather calm about all this recently, so I've been relieved. But he did it again, huh? Again? Yeah, something like this happened before. Arson? No, not arson. But, those silent phone calls and those harassment letters, as well as, writing on the door with spray paint, as well as, the inside of the apartment getting, like, kind of ransacked, like, everything getting, like, knocked around and stuff. So, I guess she's assuming that all of this has been him. I don't know. When did this happen? This was over a year ago. Did you report it to the police? No, of course not. My younger brother did it after all. There's no way I could. Do you have proof that your younger brother did it? Proof? I don't need proof. He said that he did it himself. Oh, that poor boy. He changed so much ever since that incident. Oh, here we go. Backstory time. Incident. Did Kazuya not tell you? No, he didn't. Let's see. The year he entered college, both of our parents died. It's a plane accident. I see. He wasn't really able to accept reality. He used to be a kind and sensitive child. But after that, he suddenly became really attached to me. He's probably the only person he had left. That's me talking, that's not the game. That sounds tough. Sorry for prying into this without knowing the proper history. No, it's alright. Do you think that Kazuya's condition came about as a result of that incident? Oh, Nisaka, stop it already. That's the partner talking. That's Kanzuki. No, it's okay. I think that incident is indeed what caused his schizophrenia. Up until then, he was just a good, great kid. I see. What's going to happen to Kazuya? Well, he was caught in the act, so he'll be, prosecuted, I believe? I believe you'd say prosecuted here. Again, police terms. Yeah. Prosecuted, indicted. I don't really know the difference popularly, but yeah. If I explain the situation, could he be pardoned? It's possible that, he might get a stay of sentence. If I go to the police, would they let me talk to them? It might be difficult to make that happen until he's sent to a confinement cell. I only need just a moment, just a little. I just need to see him. Oh, so she wants to talk to him, not the police, I guess. I see. Okay. Oh yeah, right. I see that. Hence the term being used there. Menkai. I'll try to ask. Please do. If you see him, tell him to contact my cell phone. Doesn't matter, it's the middle of the night. Okay, got it. Karigiri, this is the third guy in the team. There's technically a fourth guy in the team from the FBI, but he's not as important, I guess, right now. I understand. I'll try asking. Thank you. So, Karigiri, could you let me meet up with Kazuya? Why? There's something that I want to confirm with him. This incident is under Investigation Division 1's jurisdiction. I don't think they really want us prying into this too much. Could you do something about it anyway? Could you try? Please just let me meet up with him once. Do you think you figured something out? I'm not totally certain, but I just want to confirm something. Please. Okay. I'll do what I can. Thank you very much. Oh yeah, right. Regarding that Maklaw for the convenience store incident, we've got a report coming in from forensics on that. Or rather, it's coming in already. Did Sawada admit to something? No, he still insists that he bought it from someone in Kabukicho. From a seller in there. Is there anything you're wondering about? Like, is there anything that strikes you as odd about that? I've never heard of someone selling a Maklov that's more like a souvenir like that. Oh yeah, you're right. But don't forget your actual job. You're a negotiator. You're just supposed to be here to assist with all this right now. Yes, I'll keep that in mind. Just trying to do too many jobs at once. Oh boy, you got scolded. Oh, cut it out. I'm not messing around. So like, stop messing around. I'm not messing around. You sure that you're not being too stubborn about this, Onizuka? I know that this isn't exactly the best outcome, but Kazuya has been arrested. And Natsuki herself insists that there is no stalker at all. So exactly what do you have left to investigate? Natsuko doesn't look at me. She doesn't look me in the eyes when she talks to me. Oh, give it up. So what, now you're a psychologist? No, psychology, all that. I don't care about any of that. I just don't believe her. I don't believe people that don't look me in the eyes when they talk to me. I see. Let's see. Well, that's great and all, but I'm not interested in hearing your, like, mottos and how you operate right now. I want to investigate a little bit further. Where are you going? I'm curious about Sakurai Masako. So Masako is that, like, woman in charge of the detective agency. She also appears to have another name, Sakurada, which may be her original one. She was arrested on, like, counts of fraud and scamming and I think maybe petty theft too or something. I can't remember. So stuff. Alright, I'll help you out. No, it's okay. You don't have to come along if you don't want to. I'm curious too. Good. So we're back here at the Sakurai agency. The marriage counseling. Not marriage counseling, but like marriage setup place. Look, I don't like you showing up here without an appointment like this. You've already been telling me what you're here for. I've got appointments too, you know. Actually. Let's see. I see. I'd actually like to inquire about registering. I'm at the point in my life where I'd like to settle down, but I just haven't really had any chances to meet anyone. You're from the police, aren't you? Yes, I am. Carrier? Hold on. Oh, let's see, hold on. Career bureaucrat. The hell is a career bureaucrat? I don't understand what this is. I need to look up this term. Career bureaucrat. Alright, I need to look this up in English. What is this? What is a career bureaucrat? Officials who work in a large administrative system. Okay. Alright, well, whatever. You're a career bureaucrat? No. Oh, I see. So she's like asking like if he's qualified, basically. Like, are you high in the police force or something? She's saying, well, that's no good then. I only deal with elites. You need to make, geez, how does math work again? A lot of yen. So Japanese numbers are different. I don't have like the muscle memory in my brain to figure this out yet immediately without thinking. Essentially, instead of, we write like 300,000, that's not what that number is, but as an example, we write it 300, comma 000, and you know, like that. 300 million would be with 2 commas. We do 3 digits. Japanese works like this. This right here is 10,000. So this is 3,000 10,000s, which would be 300 million yen, I think, right? Is that right? You just add a... Wait, no, you add 3 zeros to it. So 30 million is 10,000, 100,000. Then you add 2 more, then yeah. So 30 million yen, which would be like $300,000 roughly. Very, very roughly, give or take. $300,000 a year is the bare minimum for her to accept the client, apparently. It's really annoying, Ed. Like, it's something that I guess you'd have to see a lot to get used to. I see, that's quite the strict requirements. How about women? Hey, don't get me wrapped up in this. As you can see, well, she's got a pretty face, but there's some issues with her personality. But I'm sure she would improve if she were to get married. How about it? She'd be great. Let's see. Like, I'll give you a good deal. Stop talking about this like you're selling me off. Do women also have to make more than $300,000 a year? Rather, yeah, roughly like that, 30 million yen. I should be using yen. We don't accept people from the police force to begin with. Let's see. Because... hold on. Just make sure about this. Because apparently men don't like them. Is that really true? Oh. He's leaning right over the desk. Okay. I feel like there might be another reason. But yeah, it's because she doesn't want her stuff looked into. Look at that face. He's making like a villain face there. Alright, I bet this is going to be where the negotiation happens. So this is a good time for me to get a coffee. Use the bathroom just real quick here. Before we move on. I'll be back in just like 2 minutes. Hold on. Just leave it in this face though. Okay. I love that expression. What do you mean by that? Oh, I called it right there. Alright. What do you mean by reason? In the first place, what did you come here for? Alright, I'll press on that. I want to investigate your past. Sakurai Masako, right? Oh, Sakura. Oh, this is way too quick. No, I've never been known by that name. Do you have someone else in mind? Regarding a really old incident. there some sort of mistake here? What is this all about? What do you mean to get? I just want information. Information. This is regarding the man that introduced Natsuko to. I don't reveal public, private information. I told you that before, right? I wouldn't get clients if I did. Right, of course. I understand that. You'd be done for if you had a bad reputation, right? That's right. Sure would be bad if people knew that, you know, the person in charge here had a criminal record. Where'd you find that out? I can't say. That's, you know, private police info after all. It'd be bad if I leaked information. You understand that, don't you? Should the police really be acting like this? You won't get away with this. You understand that, right? What, you report me? I don't mind that. Won't you be in trouble if you explain things to them, though? I understand. What do you want to know? I want the address and the phone number of the man that you introduced her to. I'll just tell you one thing. Hold on. I guess multiple people have met her. Absolutely can't tell you the ones that didn't work out. Could you let me see your book thing? Hold on. I don't really know where to go with this. It's really fast. Sorry. Like, are you taking your job seriously? Yes, I really am. What are you doubting me based on? Your theft and fraud. But you're saying that I've got the wrong person, right? Uses her old name. You think you're doing threatening me like this? I'll ask you again. Please show me that book. Even if the police, you can't go interrupting my business like this. Okay, hold on. That went by incredibly quick. Well, I guess we're going to get to see something out of the book. So I didn't do that perfectly. The time pressure sucked. Having to read all that out loud. And to like focus on one part of the screen and make sure I get done. Or something else happens over there. Jeez. Alright, here it is. Honda... Atsugi? Atsu something? I'm not very good with names. I've been over this. Atsugi? Takagi? I'm not sure. Let me go look up a name thingy. Hold on a second here. It's definitely Honda though. So I guess this whole time he was asking about like anyone who'd been introduced to her. Not just like the one guy. So, you know, naturally she's been introduced to multiple people through here. Atsugi... Shit, why can I not get this to come on? Might be Taka after all. Yeah, it is. Okay. Alright, Takayoshi. It's most likely Takayoshi. So, Honda Takayoshi. Up there was at least somewhat understandable. At a couple points she said like I can only tell you certain info. I can't tell you info from people that like it really didn't work out with. Something like that. Oh, so she's only going to tell us the name, I think. Hold on. It's right here. Honda Takayoshi. We'll be back again. Please excuse us. Please don't come again. Maybe I should do that again. Let me see what I got. Okay, I mean, well, it says that, like, we got the info. So why do we not get a ranking at all? I don't know if I should restart that or not. Let's see how they talk about it here. Let's see. It's weird that it didn't give me any sort of ranking. I don't know. But I've gotten more. Let's see here. I'll forgive you for acting rude to me just this once. Well, isn't that nice of you? You really shouldn't be, talking so casually like that after what you did. Oh, I'm not. Stop trying to brush it off. What's that attitude about? What's, Gyokatsu? Gyokatsu is... You don't see these words too often. You were totally threatening her. I see, talking about, Sakurada. Are you trying to say that I shouldn't use dirty means like that? At the very least, if you're a police officer. Like, police officers can't use that kind of thing. I mean, he's not a police officer, I don't think. He doesn't really need to care. Must be nice being on the good side of society like you, not having to deal with, arson. No, seriously, listen to me. I'm being serious here. Threats? No, I was just, pressing her a little bit. Pressing here is the same word that you'd see in, like, Ace Attorney. Like, you hit the L button and you press the statement. It's the same thing. What is this? How this works in America? No, this is how it works all over the world. Japan included. What, so pressing civilians is just how it works? That's common knowledge? So what, you don't need any justice in this? Don't use the word justice so lightly like that. Fine, I'll ask you then. How were you planning on getting the info out of here? What, were you under the impression that if you bowed your head, she would show you? I think it was worth a try. Well, isn't that optimistic? It's no good. Our views are just too different. There's no point talking to you about this. Got it. Let's work separately. What do you plan on doing? I'll call for a taxi or something. I wonder if this is a bad end or something. Is something gonna happen here? Or... Oh, it's not Honda, it's Honma? Hold on, I thought I said Honda earlier. It's too far back to find now, probably. Let me look. I'm so busy looking at the given name. Oh yeah, it's Honma, I believe. I don't know what that would be besides Honma. Let me just check real quick. Yep, so it's Honma Takayoshi then. My bad. This is the guy inside answering. Hello, who is this? This is Onizuka from the Metropolitan Police Department. Can I talk to you for a bit? Okay, I guess we're fine. Honma Atsuyoshi. Not Atsuyoshi. Takayoshi. A detective? What do you want? Yeah, I haven't done anything wrong. Sorry for suddenly intruding on you like this. Oh no, he is. Beer and pizza. He's a criminal. You want to have a drink too? I've got some scotch here. Set aside. I can't drink during work. Rather, I don't drink during work. You don't have a warrant, do you? But sure, whatever. You can investigate wherever you like. He's got a nice, like, high-rise apartment here. Kind of a mess though. Kind of no furniture either. He's got a lot of space. Space is good though. I don't do drugs anymore. I'm clean. Yeah, I'm sure he could afford a trash can, right? If you can afford this kind of place. This seems like it's a nice place. Look how high this is in the city. You don't just live up here without money, right? Probably. You seem to be mistaken. I'm not here looking for medicine or anything. Sorry, drugs. It's the same word. I think it's the same word in English. Drugs can have both good and bad connotations. So yeah. So what do you want? What do you want to ask about then? You know Hara Natsuko, right? Of course I do. I'm engaged to her. Well, technically, I used to be engaged to her. Okay. She tricked me. She tricked you. That's right. She totally fucked me over. You know that Sakurai, so he says Sakurai here, at the marriage agency, right? She teamed up with her, and let's see, would that be like some kind of scammer or something? Yeah, it swindled me. Let's see. Seems like he had to like give gifts or money or something like that, and then he got blackmailed in the end. Blackmail? Let's see. She or they, I'm not sure here. I'm assuming she, probably just what's her face? Natsuko there. Requested like reparations money using cheating photos as like the blackmail. Natsuko did? Yeah, it was Natsuko. Thinking back now, Kanako Yuka, I think was the name. That, I see. Yeah, that girl named Kanako Yuka was in on this too. So it sounds like while they were engaged, this girl named Kanako Yuka came up to him and like basically tricked him into having an affair, and she was like part of this 3-woman group or something like that. This was all planned by that Sakurai lady. So I mean, this honestly kind of lines up. Like that's why they only accept men that have a lot of money, and especially why they don't accept police officers as women, especially because the women are part of this, I guess. I see. Right. She got close to me, and then as soon as, you know, I became willing, snap, a photo was taken. Oh no. Wow, you're engaged and you'd have an affair? That's horrible. Is like what she said back then, basically. Please, in reparations, give me big number of yen. That'd be 50 million yen, I believe. About $500,000. So you pay the money? I didn't think I was being scammed back at the time, but I've always been a troublemaker. So, my family's always kind of looked at me like poorly. Let's see. Just double checking something here. Yeah, they've always looked at him coldly. All this was just after he stopped doing drugs and alcohol, apparently. I figured that all this would be over if I just paid the money. I was an idiot. I am an idiot. Still. So what reason do you have to think that Sakurai Masako and Hara Natsuko were working together? I saw it. Let's see. I saw that Kanako girl who seduced me, leaving the Sakurai agency. So you watched for her? I had a detective investigate. And that's not all. More came out too. It was apparently a lie that her parents were, I think, investors, right? I'm just gonna double check that. Investors? Oh, not investors, just rich. Just rich people. Natsuko said that her parents were rich? It wasn't just that she said it. She invited me... She invited me over, and I met them. I met her supposed parents. They both seemed, you know, like they were, you know, people of that sphere. They're like well-refined people, so I totally believed it. But they were total strangers. Both of her parents had already died in a plane accident. That's right, actually. So what were those people then? Ghosts? So have you never considered, you know, suing her for scamming, swindling, whatever the proper term would be, like going after her about this? There's no way that would ever work. I don't have any evidence. When I told her to give me back the reparations money, she just threatened me. She called me a stalker and said that, like, a stalker like you, stop trying to get, like, the money back from me. Let's see. I'm just trying to make sure I understand this properly. Japanese hard. Hold on. I see, yeah, okay. Let's double check here. Oh, hold on. I see. I misread that. Yeah, she basically said, like, she called him a stalker, I think, and said that, like, for your parents, like, it's important that you like retain your appearance, because I guess the Hanmas are like real estate, and it'd be bad if found it'd be bad if people found out that like their son was involved in some kind of marriage scam or something. I'm not totally sure I'm understanding this correctly, but sometimes subjects can be kind of weird. It would just cause a lot of laughter, he says. It's cheap to settle it for that kind of money, right? You think? Let's see. There are some people in the world who would kill for 1 digit less, apparently. So 5 million yen, $50,000. So what should I have done then? I think he was talking about like his own view of like it's important for his family standing to stay good. Not sure what the whole stalker thing back there was all about. Let's see. Saying like, well, so what should I do then? You don't need to do anything. You just need to answer my questions a bit more. Why did you pick the Sakurai agency to begin with? I didn't pick it. That Sakurai lady, like, sold her services to my mother, basically. Like, tricked her. She lied to her, saying that because she only lets elites use the agency, that, you know, like, anyone he was matched with would be, like, guaranteed to be, you know, proper, you know, upright person. Makes me laugh. Who was the detective that you hired? The one that I had investigate Natsuko's family? Right. It's from the Nakagawa Detective Agency. It was Nakagawa themselves. Their office is in Mafu? I'm not sure how to read that. Again, it's like a location. I don't know locations at all, really. Just double check this. Azabu. It's apparently a place called Azabu. So Nakagawa from the Nakagawa Detective Agency in Azabu. That's where their office is. But good luck trying. They're not going to tell you anything. Something about his parents, like his parents won't let them talk, apparently, because they want to remain they want to retain their reputation. So I guess they like have grips over that place, Nakagawa. Well, whatever, that's fine. Any other questions? No, that's all. Sure you don't want to have some scotch? Let me say this again. I don't drink during work. Sorry for interrupting. Oh, and also, stay away from drugs. Don't do drugs. Yeah, I know. Okay. Thanks. Good. This is just like a Japanese custom. He's basically saying like, good job working so late, Nakamura. Yeah, you're a good worker. Oh, perfect timing. Take a look at this. This is the results of that Maklov. Let's see. The Maklov that we confiscated from him is an IZ-70 Chinese-made copy. The original Maklov was German Walzer something, PP model Soren? What is it? Soren, huh? And I don't know guns. Oh, Soviet Union. Oh, that makes sense. Okay. Soviet Union used like a firearm pistol. Okay, I guess they used it, the original one, or whatever. Oh my god. Terms. Takureifu? Yeah. Hold on. Takureifu? The hell's that? I gotta Google things, I guess. Oh, it's a TT pistol known as the Tokarev. I see. Hold on. It's got a bit smaller of hold on, what's that word? I forget like gun terms. 9mm aperture, slightly smaller than the famous Tokarev, and it can holster 8 bullets in its chamber. For anyone who really cares. Oh my god, he's still going. It's a double action straight blowback. I don't know what that means, but I'm sure someone really cares. Gun maniacs, maybe. It's easy to carry with you, and it's apparently a popular gun among Japanese criminals. But most of the Maklobs in Japan are made in Russia, not China, so this one's kind of an exception. So you could call this Chinese-made 59, type 59 or whatever, copy thing, rare here. You think that someone brought it in from China? No, can't say that for sure. There's a factory in America. They just get the parts from China. They get the parts there, set it up, and assemble it in America. Then they send them over to Southeast Asia from there. Because I guess importing the complete thing takes a lot of work. With like probably like customs and stuff. Although the paperwork for it's really difficult. So someone brought this in from Southeast Asia then. There's no proof, but that's the most logical course of thinking. Find anything on the ballistics? Ballistics isn't, not exactly sure what he's looking for here, but no, apparently nothing. The inside of the gun is clean, so it seems like it's probably totally new. So I guess it's never been shot. Is the results there? And that's pretty much all that we know for right now. So it's a global gun, huh? Whatever that's really supposed to mean. Let's see. Hold on. I think I just don't know this expression. I see. Right, guns are like all over the world right now, basically saying like how would I say this? Basically just industrial goods that are manufactured all over the world. So industrial goods is the term. Even after the collapse of the Soviet Union, rather not even after, just after the collapse of the Soviet Union, the West and the East ceased to exist. Alright, I've got something I want to ask. Yeah, it said Soviet there, yeah. Sure, what is it that you want to know? So Nakamura, as a profiler, I want to ask your opinion. So that's what this guy is initially, but he's helping out with the tech stuff too. Is this related to the stalker incident? Yes, it is. It'll just be my personal opinion, but is that fine? Of course. Sure, go ahead and ask then. I think it'll be just about good soon. Yeah, I can drink that now, actually. What do you think? But I got this, like, before the interrogation, didn't I? I guess profiling is its own thing. Interesting. Let me work off the calories. I need it. I do need it. I've got another table in my room now that I brought in. So friends the other day would have laptop space, by the way. That's why things look a little bit different. Did I even point that down low enough? Yeah, I think I did. I think I did. Alright. First of all, I'd like to ask regarding the validity. I think, yeah, that's probably a good term to use for Shingi, actually. Validity. The validity of Harakazuya's testimony. You know, Harakazuya, the guy who sent in the police report. As far as what made me curious about that, so okay. You can use the keywords you've gathered in profiling, so this is going to be like a recurring thing. And it says that just the stuff related to profiling will be displayed here. So okay. So can I ask about all of these, or just one? So related to, like, his validity there. Let's just go through these real quick. This is letters from the stalker. This is related to the thing that says, like, it's the letter that Natsuko got were letters that said, I won't stop until you stop. I guess we know what that's referring to now. This is Kazuya's schizophrenia. This is Kazuya insisting that the stalker exists. This is Natsuko saying that the stalker is not real. This is, the lie about Natsuko's parents' home address and phone number and all that being wrong on the report. And this is Natsuko's lie about her parents being rich when they were introduced to Honma Takayoshi. So I don't know what we want to start with here. So this is related to, like, his thing being truth or fiction. I mean, I don't know exactly. Is there going to be any punishment if I do the wrong thing, or do we just get to present all these? I don't really know. I guess we want to start with something relevant to him specifically. Not like something relevant to Natsuko, probably. So I guess we'll go with the schizophrenia and see what he says. I don't know. Natsuko and Yoshioka both say that there's no stalker. Who's Yoshioka? Oh, Yoshioka was the ex-boyfriend. Yep, right. Both of them testify that there's no stalker. Both of them say that this is all just Kazuya's imagination. So in other words, Kazuya is lying. Is that correct? Well, so we can agree here. We can agree that it's his lie or not, but it seems like it is just him, right? And he's trying to get her to stop the scamming thing. Unless it's like someone else. It doesn't really seem like it's Honma. It doesn't really seem like he's that kind of guy. So I guess let's say yes. Right? I think so. I see. So Natsuko's telling the truth then. We can agree or not? No. He's definitely not telling the truth. No, I don't think so. Natsuko's hiding something. Kazuya isn't the only one lying here. I see, I understand. Okay. Let's like organize these facts then. So Kazuya's testimony and Natsuko's testimony conflict with each other. In that case, that means that one of them is lying. However, over on the Reddit says, Natsuko's okay ga hontou ni kizuite nai to kanaeru koto mo. I just want to read the next thing here. Hold on. That's not too sure what he's trying to say there. Hold on. Something that Natsuko hasn't realized, maybe. Maybe the truth is that Natsuko hasn't realized something. And then Nakamoto says, well, regardless, we can't really make a judgment at this point anyway. If you figure anything out, then make sure to tell me. Don't forget. Understood. Oh, okay. Well, I guess we totally fucked that up. Okay, let's... Okay. I guess we have to go back here. I guess we go back to the title. Wait, no, I don't want to save again. No. Yes, go back to the title without saving. Of course, there's a save option in the pause menu, but not a load option. Because why would you bother putting both? Alright. So again, regarding the validity of Kazuya's statements. Do you want me to like put something else here? So... I mean... Alright. Alright, so sure. Alright, let's believe the brother then. Let's present this instead. This is the stalker exists. It didn't really seem to matter what we presented. Like, we presented the schizophrenia and it still went down that route. Let's see if we can present this. I felt like I wanted to ask you about the statements regarding the stalker. Kazuya seems to be taking the stalker thing very seriously. So in other words, you think that he's not lying. Right, I think that he's telling the truth. I think so. I understand. So in other words, Natsuko's the one that's lying. Is that correct? Okay, so let's say yes. So we have to like not contradict ourselves too much. I believe so. However, I can't say for sure that everything is a lie. It's possible that she just hasn't noticed the stalker. I see. Okay, let's organize these statements then. Kazuya isn't lying. However, Natsuko's testimony is suspicious. In which case, then we can probably think that the stalker does exist. At the very least, we have a reason to think that. Is that right? Exactly. And in that case, what's the matter? There's something that bothers me. Something I'm curious about. And that would be... Can we save here? No, we can't save here. I guess probably the letter? So this is the letter. This is the fact that Natsuko went to the marriage agency at all. This is Kazuya lighting the fire. And this is Sakurai and Natsuko working together, like as a scamming group. I mean, the two things really relevant here are the stalker letter and lighting the fire. Lighting the fire is obviously really weird. I mean, she obviously... Alright, let's present the letters, because the fact that, like, he's saying, like, maybe she hasn't realized there's a stalker, that doesn't make sense. Like, does she really think the letters are from the brother? Let's go with this. If there is no stalker, then there's one thing that can't be explained. And that's the letter or letters, I'm not sure. It isn't really clear if there were multiple of them that said the same thing or just one. Well, we'll just say letter. The letter that Kazuya said was from the stalker. Those were clear threats toward Natsuko. Let's see. In 95% of cases, a stalker is someone that you know. So we can't discard the possibility that the stalker is someone other than Kazuya. I agree. Seems like there is going to be a need to like you know, like mark and check out, like basically stick a pin in like people related to Natsuko. I understand. Thank you. Oh, is that all? Is that all we can get from that? I'm gonna try presenting the other one. I'll make a save though as well. So save in slot 3. I don't really know what you're supposed to get from that. Is there gonna be like a clear thing that says like good job, or what? I'll ask a little bit more here. I'm just gonna skim through this real quick. It's about the plane incident. He's gonna ask him to look into that, I think. Okay. Oh, hold on. I should ask if Real's around. He's all fine. He wanted me to stream this game so bad and he's asleep or something? Oh no, I don't want to save. I just want to go back. No save, it's okay. Alright, I'll try this one more time. I'm not sure, like, if this info is going to be for us, the player, or if he needs this info for us to, like, do something later, you know what I mean? So I don't know how much it matters that I come up with like something big here. And I could always like ask him about something else here too, like something, well, I guess not actually, because he opens with like a topic that I suppose I need to go with, right? So I'm just gonna go through the same options again real quick and agree with Kazuya. Hold on. Right. He's telling the truth. And Natsuko is not telling the truth. We're gonna say that. Okay, so I can make another save here. I can make a fourth save here. This is gonna be before the second choice. Before the second presentation here, basically. Yep, so I want this to be right before like we present another thing. I'm just gonna make it a little bit closer, that's all, don't mind me. You can't like go back from a choice, and you can't save during a choice, so it's a little bit annoying. Alright, so instead of the letter, let's present the arson. Kazuya purposely set a fire in order to prove that the stalker existed. However, realizing how serious of a thing he'd done, he put it out right away. Since when? No one said that. If that's the case, then it means that the stalker really is someone else. Eh, I see. Yeah, 95% of people stalk, you know, yada yada yada. This is the same text so far. Yeah, everything's the exact same. Okay. Alright, let's try presenting something like totally irrelevant. Something like totally different from that. Let's see what happens. I just kind of want to get a feel for like how this system works. I'm not exactly sure. How to tell if I accomplished anything yet. Oh, it restarted me. Oh, I think if you save during this at all, it restarts you at the beginning. Because I loaded the most recent save, so okay. Alright. Yeah, it doesn't even say these are new anymore, so it restarts you. You can't save scum during these. It puts you at the beginning. Let's try presenting the letter at the very start for the first one. Alright, so this gives the same dialogue. But yeah, again, I'm gonna agree that he's not lying. And I want to see what happens here. Maybe all of this is just to like set up how Onizuka is going to outlook like the next few conversations. Like who he'll confront over lying, basically, that kind of thing. Maybe this is setting up his behavior more than like getting info from Nakamura. I don't really know what the purpose of this is yet. Okay, so I'm going to present thing about just her going to the marriage agency. Let's just see what this does. The reason why she was going to the marriage agency isn't clear. I'm curious about the testimony that Hanma gave in regards to Sakurai Masaka. I mean, he doesn't know about any of that. It's plausible that a member of the marriage agency became the stalker. We can't say it for sure, but it's certainly possible. We might find some new info if we investigate the agency. I understand. I'll try pursuing Sakurai Masako. Go ahead, please do. I see. Let me know if you get any info. So, yeah, this essentially seems like it's going to, change what he pursues next, maybe. So we could have him, like, look at Sakurai Masako. Or we could have him look at, Natsuko's, like, acquaintances, like, people she knows. Maybe the ex-boyfriend again or something. Interesting. I feel like the agency is probably more important here. But I want to try presenting the last one as well in a second. Which is the one that says, that, Natsuko and Sakurai were in cahoots with each other. It's kind of weird that it lets us present that because I don't think Nakamura knows about any of that. But, okay. Maybe it's explained it off screen, I don't really know. So this one should put us back at the start, I believe. Yep, okay. I don't know if there's any point, like, showing anything else here, either. There is some interesting stuff, like Natsuko lying about her parents. You know, okay, sure. All these ones have to do with, like, kind of, like, his truth, or, like, his actions, or whether they're true or false. Let's see if we can do something about her lies. Hanma says that Natsuko's lying. There are contradictions between Natsuko and Kazuya's testimony or statements. If we use the statements of third parties as reference, we should be able to see the truth here. So in other words, you think that Kazuya isn't lying, right? So this still brings us toward the same thing anyway. We still choose who is and isn't lying. Yep, Natsuko's lying. So it seems that, like, if you say that they're both lying, it ends the thing immediately, of course. Okay, but... Yep, yada yada yada, might not notice the stalker, whatever. It isn't really important. It brings us back to the same place, it seems. So I think it's just going to give us the same choices again, for the second presentation. So I want to see. Yep. Okay, yep, exact same stuff. So this is the one that says that Sakurai and Natsuko were accomplices. This is just, it's the same text. Basically saying, like, we don't know why she was going there. Alma's testimony has me curious and whatnot. It's the exact same stuff. Okay. Alright. So it seems like if you go with the believing the brother line, you get these two options. It probably lets you go with believing Natsuko too, funny enough. And you could probably just, like, totally fuck up the case. Assuming that is the wrong route. Who knows? Okay, so we're gonna continue on now. Nakamura, there's one more thing that I want you to investigate. What is it? It's related to an airplane incident, airplane crash. When did this happen? About 3 years ago. Nakamura says, there were no big incidents within Japan 3 years ago, so maybe this was overseas? I think so. Do you know the airplane agency? The company? No, I don't. The route? I don't know that yet either. What do you want to know? I expect that there should be a couple with the last name Hara that died in an airplane crash. I see, so you're looking at, like, backwards. You're tracing from backwards. I'll take a look into it. What we calling? Oh, this is the Nakagawa Detective Agency. They're currently not in, so we got the answering machine. Leave a message after the beep. This is Onizuka Yoichi from Metropolitan Police Department Division 0. Something I'd like to ask, so that's why I called you. I'll try contacting you again. Yes, this is Onizuka. This is Karagiri. Sorry to have contacted you so late. I managed to convince them about letting you see Kazuya. It'll be tomorrow at 10 a.m. Go to Investigation Division 1. Nomura, who I think is the scruffy guy, will guide you there. Thank you. Well, there you go. You can see the guy tomorrow morning. I feel like we're going on a fine path. Everyone in this makes their appointments at 10 a.m. by the way. I think this is like the third thing in a row that's been at 10 a.m. Everyone likes 10 a.m. It's basically saying like you really took a step for me. I think, hold on. Oh no, I think he's saying... Oh no, oh I see, he's talking to Kazuya. I thought he was talking to Karagiri and thanking him. He's saying like you really went and did something bold. And I got arrested for it. So you figured that if you set a fire, people would believe you that there was a stalker. Is that your motive? Exactly. But it totally worked against me. Now nobody's going to believe me at all. I wouldn't mind believing you. If there is a stalker, then they would be a client of that marriage agency. Sakurai Masako introduced clients to your older sister. And may even go to marriage. Right, okay, so he's talking about like the specific incident now. And after that, the girl in charge of the affair would approach, you know, threaten the guy with pictures. The guy would be concerned with ruining his image, so he would be willing to pay her off with money. And as a result, the women would gain like that big sum of reparations money. This was a scam that the person inviting, the person involved with getting engaged, and the affair actor as all. The affair actor would all set up together. And you knew all that. But even if you begged your sister to stop, she wouldn't listen. But you couldn't indict your sister yourself. You couldn't bring yourself to. So you insisted that there was a stalker and had the police investigate. And the reason that you sent in that report is because, you know, like you'd given up on other options, like that was all you really had left. Is that right? You really wanted to stop your older sister from participating in these scams. The stalker never existed to begin with. That's wrong. That stalker is still, right now, they're waiting for my older sister to go home. Waiting for an opportunity to get revenge. So, she's in danger if someone doesn't guard her. Please believe me. I really did want to prove the existence of the stalker, and that's why I set that paper bag on fire. I admit that. But I put the fire out right away. I'm not stupid. I full well understand just how dangerous fire can be. So you're saying that someone lit that fire again? Exactly. Who? The stalker. So who's the stalker? I don't know that. But I'm certain about it. The stalker exists. Where were you arrested? In front of the apartment. I was questioned for being suspicious when I came out. And what about the fire then? It was smoking. But I'd forgotten to put it out, so I tried to go back and do so. The timing's too convenient. Someone reported me, maybe? He's thinking maybe someone reported him. I see, so like when he went back to put the fire out is when he got arrested. So he like... Okay, sure, whatever. That's possible that someone reported you. You believe what I've just told you, right? Sure. But I want you to tell me something. It's related to your parents. They died. In an airplane accident? That's right. Summer 3 years ago. My father and mother had gone to America for their wedding anniversary. They went to go seeing in Yosemite, then entered San Francisco, then went to New York. But the New York that they wanted to visit so badly, they weren't able to reach it. So they boarded a flight from San Francisco to New York then. That's right. There were 6 Japanese passengers on board, and my parents were included in those. But that's enough of that. I don't want to remember anymore. More importantly, Inuzuka, I have a request. Please protect my older sister. Sorry, but I can't act in your stead. However, I'll do my best to not take my eyes off her. Let's see. So just... So if that leads to her arrest, please don't hate me for that. Related to the scamming? Yeah. If she's really committing crimes, then I think it's, you know, fair that she pays for them. After all, my sister herself was the one that, like, gave a stalker a reason to pursue her like this. I'm glad to hear that. Like, I'm glad to hear you say that, basically. It's about time that you wrap this up, Inuzuka. Yep, we're finishing. Hold on. Could you tell my sister something? Oh, I see. He wants to, like, change, like, a message that's going to be delivered to her, I guess. What do you mean? Oh, hold on. I see. Okay, so this is all very vague, probably on purpose. I'm gonna just go through this. Hold on, Onizuka. Could you tell my sister something? The phone message. Tell her to re-listen to my phone message. Oh, I see, I see. So yeah, he left a message on the phone. I guess that's the term that they use for, like, leaving a message. So yeah, he wants his sister to listen to the message that he left one more time. And Onizuka asks, what do you mean? And he says, she'll understand if you say that. Like, okay, I'll tell her. Interesting. I'm sorry. Well, that sure is a change. I talked to Katakiri and he scolded me. I'd gotten, like, a big head. I went too far. Apologizing for something. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. There's no reason to apologize. I can't really explain it very well, but it's not like my way of doing things is always the best. So, if you do plan on, teaming up with me again, feel free to speak up, basically. Absolutely do speak up if I do things bad. I'm glad to hear you say that. I will work with you again. Yep, sounds good. Basically, they're both reconciling here, I guess. But something feels uncomfortable. Just be normal. Be normal with me. Understood. That's not normal at all. She's being way too polite. Obviously. She's bowing and stuff. Okay. Now she's back to normal. Good. Nakamura, do you have some time right now? Oh, I've been waiting for you. Take a look at this. Okay. I went through all the plane crashes in the past 5 years. 3 years ago, July 7th, Anaheim Flight 11 from San Francisco to New York. Let's see. There was some engine trouble causing the plane to crash in the skies over the Gulf of New Mexico. And it plunged into the white sand of, I guess, like, the White Sands National Park or something, I guess. I gotta clear my throat. Hold on. The pilot and the crew included, there were 112 deaths. Everyone died. 6 Japanese passengers on board. And in the list of the dead was Hara Keiichi and Hara Ikuko. So, Keiichi, husband, Ikuko, wife. They were the only 2 Japanese passengers with the family name Hara. Does that all sound correct? Thank you. Hold on. Oh, and he's adding one thing in. There's something kind of weird about this incident. It's plain ads. What do you mean by that? With spooky music. They never recovered the black box. Ooh. Everyone, it's said the engine trouble was what caused this, but the truth is not fully known for sure. So there are some rumors that are saying that this was done on purpose, an artificial crash, man-made. Artificial crash. Hey, artificial crash is a very poor way of expressing that, but you know what I mean. Man-induced. Let's see. I see. Okay. The White Sands is a famous, like, what's the word? Like, testing ground for the American military. No, the American Air Force. They like test maneuvers there. I've been there once before. Okay. He is FBI. And there were always like test flights being done there, like test planes. I wonder if Enshuki is a term. No, it isn't, but oh yeah, it's like exercise drills. There were always like planes doing drills there. I see, so you're saying that maybe it was a mistake that one of those planes caused. Apparently that's the rumor going around. But without the black box and with everyone on board dead, people had to give up and couldn't find the truth. Basically, that's, you know, all you can do. Can't find anything else. Yes, this is the Nakagawa Detective Agency. This is Onizuka from the police. Is your representative, Nakagawa, there at the moment? I'm Nakagawa. But what does a police member want with us? Do you know Honma Takayoshi? He's the son of the Honma real estate agency. Are you calling me of your own will, or are you being forced? Oh wait, no, I understand. Like, am I obligated? Do I have to answer you, basically? I see. What do you mean by that? If this is a formal investigation, I'll cooperate. But if you're just asking for info, like, of your own volition, then I'd rather not. Sorry, but we pride ourselves on being a very trustworthy service. Good, as you should. Unfortunately, as you presumed, this is currently still just like, it's not mandatory, like you don't have to answer. I'm just, calling up person info. But please do cooperate if this turns into an official investigation. Understood. Sorry to bother you when you're so busy. Please excuse me then. Goodbye. So no good there. Hey Kanzuki, come with me for a bit. Where are we going? To St. Kalisha Hospital. To see Haranatsuko. In the car we go. He looks so goofy on the right here, by the way. I love this image. He just stares off into space. The son of the Hanma real estate agency? I see. So that's what this is then. So, where's the proof that this was a scam? So he didn't tell you about any of this yet? The whole scam thing? No, it's not certain, but if what he's saying is the truth, then Sakurai Masako is, like, bad in this. She's guilty in this. And what about Natsuko? Right now, it looks like she's in cahoots with her. So she's basically in the wrong too. She's bad. She's guilty. So you're going to start looking to that now, huh? Yeah, pretty much. Oh right, sorry, I forgot. Oh, we were given permission. Right, something about seeing Natsuko. When? I think this is for, yeah, maybe? Permission to, like, have an interview with Natsuko. I think this is, related to Kazuya seeing her? Let's see. If I remember right, it's like they're going to go see her themselves. They don't have to get permission there. Yeah, so this is for Natsuko to see Kazuya. I can see him tomorrow afternoon? Perfect. I'm actually just getting out of the hospital tomorrow morning. Oh, so you're getting out sooner than expected then? Yes, I am. So, what about my younger brother? Is he willing to see me now? Yes, I talked... Oh, no, see. Sorry. Were you able to see him? I see. Yes, I talked to him a bit. He was calm. Why did he set the fire? He's saying that it's because he wanted people to acknowledge the existence of the stalker. Why would he do something so stupid? There is no stalker. Is that really true? Kazuya is saying that he put the fire out. He set the fire, then put it out himself? Then why was there still a fire? He's saying that the stalker relit the fire. Please, don't take Kazuya's words this seriously. I understand your concern, but I don't think he's lying. Kazuya doesn't understand that he's lying. So, you're saying that this is all still in his mind? Absolutely. You know Hanma Takayoshi, right? Huh? You went out with a man named Hamataki Yoshi, right? Where did you hear that from? Who did you hear that from? What's this about? What about him? Is Hanma the stalker? You heard about this from Sakurai from the agency, right? Hanma says that he was tricked by it. Ooh, we're getting kind of serious. I want to go use the bathroom first. Hold on. When the music cuts out like this, I think it means there's going to be an interrogation. I'll be right back. One sec. Okay. I'm sorry, I wish I could pause it on something that wasn't totally silent. Are we just gonna have a shouting match in the middle of the hospital lobby, by the way? Isn't there a better place we could do this at? 50 million yen in reparations. 50 million yen? And as a result of Honma-san's affair, your engagement was broke off. You broke it off. And you accepted 50 million yen as reparations. Oh, that's a lie. I only received 5 million yen. I see. And the affair wasn't the reason that I broke off the engagement. What do you mean? He was doing drugs again. Again? So he did drugs previously. He'd been arrested once before. But he said that he would absolutely never touch them again. Were you able to witness him doing them? He recommended that I do them too. So why didn't you, why didn't you report him? I was afraid. It's still not too late. I don't want anything to do with that man anymore. I see. I understand how you feel, says Kanzuki. Oh, right. Kazuya said to listen to his message one more time. His message? Like a cell phone message. He didn't leave a message. That's strange, isn't it? I'll ask him myself tomorrow. When he's gone? What is it? If you don't mind, would you come with me? I'm a bit hesitant to go to the police alone. Sure. As in, like, just to the police station, I assume, for the visit. Yep. Then I'll come get you around noonish or so at your apartment. Thank you. I'll be waiting there. Okay. Why didn't you pursue that further? The whole thing about the scam. Because there's no proof or anything like that. So there's some reason to maybe believe what she's saying too. Besides, if I push here, she just gets the chance to escape, run away from it. She seemed rather flustered over all that. Assuming that what Hanma Takayoshi is saying is true, then Masako and Natsuko are in cahoots, and the stalker's identity is unknown. But what if Natsuko's telling the truth? Then Sakurai and Masako are both innocent, and there is no stalker. And what if Kazuya is telling the truth? But what if he's right, and both of them are guilty, and there is a stalker? It's pretty complicated, everyone's saying very different things. Let's see, exactly what does that mean there? Hold on. But what we need to be careful of here is that there's no causality here. What do you mean? Good that she doesn't understand either. There's... hold on. Making sure... Okay, yeah, there's no objective reason to convince... Sorry, not convince. To connect the whole scamming thing with the stalker in the first place. Now I'm even more confused. Kazuya's statements still haven't been proven. Even if the scamming thing is true, there might still be no stalker. It's also possible that the scamming thing is his delusions, and there really is a stalker. In other words, there's no necessary connection between the stalking and the scamming. But if that's the case, where do we investigate next? Scamming and the stalker. Let's see. If we think about both of them, then who's someone who doesn't suffer from this? Sakurai Masako. Let's go confirm. Okay, got it. Ooh. On vacation, I see. Emergency contact should call her phone. Interesting. You know her number? I don't. So she got away, in other words. Yeah, I guess. I see. Why'd you go picking fights like that? Koyamura's like our superintendent or whatever, I believe. Your pay comes from civilian taxes, you know. I'm not playing around here, you know. You don't know how to control your mouth as always. You went and quit like that, but then signed the contract anyway. Yeah, I think you like quit for a while, right? Or whatever that was. Really, Allie? I don't need you. Gotta keep you saying, Koyamura, keep him a break, basically. Let's see. You went to the first division to ask about that arson case, right? It sure was like bold of you. Onizuka. I'll tell you this. Let's see. You don't have any sort of like investigative rights here, so don't misunderstand your position. I'm not investigating. I was just asked to, or rather no, I was just helping the request of the non-petty crimes department, like whatever it is, that one thing. Oh yeah, the camera's moved, sorry. Cat jumped up. Stop giving me bullshit excuses. Let's see, I don't know if I know that expression. I've seen it like once or twice before. Right. I hate guys who try to like... I hate guys with like a... Let's express this. I guess who try to like talk themselves out of things, kind of like you. Don't worry. Yeah, I was never under the impression that I was liked. Hey, Inuzuka, stop being rude. Stop saying rude stuff. Let's see. I'll scold him myself. I'll scold Inuzuka myself. He's only getting a big head because you're being too light on him, Karagiri. Terrorism... Anti-terrorism measures should be left to the SAT. What does this have to do with terrorism? I guess arson falls under that, maybe? Mm-hmm. Hostage situations... for them, the SIT can always act instead. We don't need Division 0 to begin with. Well, all that's out of my control. Just let us do our jobs. No matter what the superintendent guy or whatever says, I won't like agree with this. I won't acknowledge this. I still insist that we don't need you. Listen up, Inuzuka. Next time you mess something up, I'm not gonna let you get away with it. And I'll make sure that you can't go near Sakurada again. Hold on. Sakurada. Why is that kanji though? Hold on. That's weird. I assume he means like the Sakurada place. That's just something I don't understand there. Weird. That was like that whole gate door kanji, but I don't know what context that is in here. Anyway. Inuzuka says, what's that old man even want? Diggity says, shut your mouth, basically, like, stop talking like that. Are you sure? Karagiri. Are there, like... Hold on. More expressions I haven't seen too many times. Hold on a sec. Right, he's saying that Koyamada has given Karagiri trouble a lot too. Well, yeah, he has. But keep your grievances to yourself. Okay. Are you done lecturing him? Are you being kind of light on Inuzuka? Look, Kanzuki. Don't stir this up further. Oh. Who's that talking? I don't recognize that name. Oh, it's because it's literally a new character. Okay. I see. Takanashi, I believe. I believe that would be Takanashi. Superintendent. Rather, no, not superintendent. Karagiri, whatever. Karagiri, whatever his title is. Would you mind introducing me to everyone? Oh yeah, sorry, right, I was supposed to do that. Listen up, everyone. This is a new member of the Zero Division from today forwards, Takanashi. Hello, I'm coming here from the 1st Division. I'm Takanashi Haru. Just call me Haru. Nice to meet you, everyone. I'm Inuzuka. Negotiator. Negotiator is the term. I keep trying to say investigator, and that's not right. Nice to meet you, too. Ah, I'm Kanzuki. Nice to meet you. Hold on. see. So that's why he was like so worked up. What do you mean? That old man, excuse me, I mean Koyamada, superintendent. It's like, hold on. Oh, I see. I see. So he was pissed off because he had to give up one of his people to Division 0. I see. So that's why he was in a bad mood, right? Yeah, pretty much. Most likely. Hello, I'm Nakabura, in charge of profiling. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. Takanashi will be working as my assistant, your assistant, just someone's assistant, as an assistant. Yeah, just everyone's assistant in this division, I guess. I'll do whatever miscellaneous stuff you need me to do. So please ask whatever you need of me. So I guess she's doing coffee. Wasn't that nice, Onizuka? What do you mean? She actually seems like she's a good, friendly person, unlike me. Just making sure. Yeah, it's like good-natured. Yeah, looks like it. Do you mind if I ask something? Sure, go ahead. Since I just got here, I don't really know what kind of place the Zero Division is. Koyamada was talking about the SIT or the SAT or all that just a minute ago, right? What was all that about? What's this all about, Kanzaki? Stop messing around. That's rude. Oh, rather, I think she was, right, so the question there he asked can be interpreted in a lot of different ways. I think he was asking Kanzaki, like, to answer her, like, what is, I don't know, what is all that stuff, Kanzaki? Saying, sorry, no, you don't need to apologize. There's quite a few people here in this department that don't know. The SAT is the special... I'm assuming maybe this is like special attack something. Something in English probably, and it's just translated into Japanese like this. Like a special attack, special assault something. Yeah, so they're gonna be the terrorists. They're like an anti-terrorism group. The SIT... team. Special Assault Team, Special Investigations Team. That's probably it, right? Like, translating this Japanese back into English, I think that's what it could be. Anyway. Yep, so Special Investigations Team. You can literally tell what that is already. It's of the Detective Department's, like, 1st Division. They do, like, hostages, kidnappings... Yeah, okay. I see. So I think it's saying that, that he's from the SIT. I see. She's saying, ah, yes, in that case, I've kind of heard of them at least. So lately, because there have been a lot of those incidents, the SIT is really busy. So it makes sense that, you know, you try to, like, increase the number of people you've got, right? Oh, and by the way, that guy from earlier, the superintendent or whatever, was kind of a weird guy. He was the one who suggested making a separate, like, organization, you know, using, like, the power of a bunch of specialists. Specialists. Onizuka is a freelance negotiator. So yeah, he's not SIT. I don't know. I don't know what that was all about. It was kind of worded strangely. He used to be a detective from 1st Investigation Division. And Nakamura-kun, the profiling expert, was taken from a think tank and brought here. Neither of them are like official employees here. Yeah, more like just contracted employees. And what about you, Kanzaki? I'm from the police. Keibuho, that's some kind of like rank. She's just saying a rank here. Keibuho is assistant inspector, apparently. Whatever that really converts to. Let's see. I used to be part of like an anti-violence, anti-crime department, which was known as a Modder Bowl. Okay. So that's why you're so rough. Leave it alone. I think he's saying that he was distributed here from the SAT. Let's see. Koyamada is kind of like SIT adjacent, so it's understandable that he'd become kind of irritable. I'm a little bit worried. Is it really okay for me to be here? You don't need to think that hard about it. We were pretty relaxed here until an incident actually took place. It's not like we're going to have you go negotiate with a criminal or anything, so take it easy. Don't worry. That's right, you don't need to worry so much. I want to have you get us pizza. I think he's saying, like, not necessarily right now, but just in general. Potentially. I see. Depending on the situation, I might have you pretend to be a pizza delivery person and sneak in somewhere. How does that sound? You think you can do that? Stop messing with her. The poor girl is so scared. I'm just joking. I'll have you do that instead, so don't worry. I haven't heard about that. This is the first time hearing of this. I really am worried. I don't like that, like, overly cute face she's making. But I shouldn't be suspicious of someone who literally just joined our squad. How rare of you to invite me out here, Kanzaki. So she invited him out to the same bar this time, apparently. Let's stop fighting. I'd rather end today on a peaceful note. That sounds like a good idea. Hey, I want you to tell me something. What? What happened between you and Koyamada in the past? Why do you ask? Like, how do you know? It's hard to tell. He's just asking why. Let's see. Your expression changes whenever you look at him. It's unlike you. Like, your disposition changes. 3 people were killed before my very eyes. Huh? Yeah, same reaction here. Let's see. After I learned negotiations from the New York police, I returned to Japan and entered the SIT. Yeah, I know that much. I was full of confidence back then. I was certain that the negotiation techniques I'd learned in New York would work in Japan too. In fact, after returning home to Japan, my success rate had been nearly 100%. Your success rate? So, he's explaining, like, what the success rate term means, because it's kind of, like, a weird term. I wonder if there's, like, an actual term. Hold on, I'm just gonna check this. Yeah, it's like surrender rate. Like, his rate of making people surrender. Maybe that's a better word for it. I just figured there wasn't a term, so I was just making it clear as to what it was. His rate of convincing culprits to, like, step down, basically. I'd never even, like, envisioned failing trying to convince a culprit to stand down up until that point. But I'd gotten full of myself. Too impetuous. So, there was a hostage situation following a burglary or theft, something. Who knows? Oh, it sounds like it's like I don't think that'd be like safety deposit, would it? It might be. Let me check this. Credit union. So it's some kind of like bank or something. Some kind of like, I think, bank robbery. Hold on. I see. The like Machida Credit Union had a burglary and there was a hostage situation. There were 10 hostages. The culprit had a gun. Let's see, he released some of the hostages in order, and there were just 2 left. So it should have been just basically, you know, like seconds until he surrendered. He was certain. But you failed. That's right. I totally messed up. Right before the culprit came out, I said this. You haven't hurt anyone. You can come right out. So why was that bad? Because he had a previous history. You can't just, like, he couldn't come out right away because he'd taken hostages. So, we went right back to the start. Yeah, basically, yeah. Let's see, but if he had time, he could have convinced him again, but it was no good. When he went back inside, I guess, whoever was in charge gave the like, sniping order. How did things go? What happened? The bullet missed. Let's see. Since the corporate was, like, freaking out, it went... So, yeah, basically, oh, I see. Okay, so after the bullet missed, the criminal freaked out and killed the hostages, then himself. I see. Oh, is that so? Sorry to make you remember all that. No, it's okay. So who was in charge of, like... Who was in charge by, like, you know, like, who gave the order? It was Koyamada, so it was, like, his boss, basically. That guy scolded him earlier on. So is that the reason that you quit the police? No, it's not that simple. But I'd be lying if I said it wasn't connected at all. I gotta drink my coffee. I remembered. Let's stop talking about this. It'll just ruin the alcohol. Sorry. Alright, so what do you think about Takanashi? She's, like, cute and, like, mild-natured, isn't she? Mild-natured? I didn't really think so. But she was cute. Hold on. Oh, yeah. Oh, she doesn't mean cute here. She means, like, the poor girl. Like, once you, like, not threatened her, but, like, you know, like, tricked her like that. She's, like, panicking. She wasn't panicking. She's... You worded that really strangely, like a big catch, but she's, like, more than that. She's saying, think about it more. He's saying that normally you wouldn't ask, like, what your department does, like, on a first meeting like that. Huh? You think? Yeah. But... What the hell are you talking about? I see. She's saying, okay, no more fighting. I already swore to the god of alcohol. Who? Fuck, so. Huh? Bacchus, the god of alcohol. I swore to the god of alcohol, Bacchus, that I wouldn't fight with you anymore. Okay. And he's saying, well, she doesn't say what she swore, but then he says, oh, that you'd end today peacefully? Yeah, exactly. So let's just drink. Got it. I'll drink with you then. My head hurts. Sorry to hear that. What about you, Onuzuka? I'm just built different. I think she has a hangover, is what she's saying. I'm jealous. So, what are you gonna do? What do you mean, what are you gonna do? After, Kazuya's, his, like, prison meeting thing is over with, sister. Do we follow after Sakurai Masako or Honma? Both. Let's split up. Oh no. I'll try Honma again. I want you to investigate, Masako's actions. How? Ask Nakamura. I'm sure he'll be of help. Got it. Okay. So, Natsuko's apartment is probably around here? Yeah, it's right over there. Huh? Is that Natsuko? Oh, I'm gonna save. I get scared. I'm gonna save. There she is, I guess. That's strange. Where's she going? Ada, you're going to go. You're leaving, right? Hold on, what? Oh, I see. Wait, weird. I see. I think, like, right here he's, like, calling across the parking lot to her, something like, hey, you're going to go to the meeting, right? And she doesn't say anything, and now he's talking to himself. Actually, no, he's talking to him, too, because he's talking politely. Saying, oh? Yoshioka, what are you doing here? Leave us alone. Oh, okay. That's fast. I see. Shinagawa something 2009. Like he's like calling up somewhere and reporting a thing? I don't know. Yes, this is Nomura. This is Onizuka from the Zero Department. Zero Division. Listen carefully, this is an emergency. A man with a gun just kidnapped a woman and escaped in a car. The man's name is Yoshioka Shinji. Hi, got it, okay. Yoshioka. The woman's name is Haranatsuko. Got me so far? Yep, Haranatsuko. Let's see. That's just saying, like, the places that... from a station, like, toward a highway. I don't think anyone cares about the names. Saying that they're going towards Shinjuku. It's a white sedan. White... Matthews? I don't know cars. It's just describing the make of the car. Who cares? The number is... Okay, so this is like the license plate thing. So that like Shinagawa Shino 2009. I guess is the number. I don't know. Shinagawa Shino 2009. I don't know how their license plates work, so maybe that's just how it is. Report this right away, please. Understood. You lose them? Yeah, no good. They got away at a light. Let's see. What's this supposed to mean here? We knew this was gonna happen. We should have stolen like an investigation car. Not stolen, but... Can we do that? I see, I see. The like division that she was with before, the Motoball, like anti-violence or anti-crime, whatever, has too many cars, so they might have been able to give them one. Well, isn't that reliable? So what do we do? Let's return back to the prep room. Just blindly pursuing them like this isn't going to get us anywhere. Okay, understood. I wonder if this is always going to happen, or like... If you, like, investigated Yoshioka further, maybe something different would happen. She was taken away from before our very eyes. But we can't do anything right now. Calm down, Kanzuki. Let's leave this to Nomura. So he's the scruffy guy that we called up earlier. Nakamura, can you get Yoshioka Shinji's information? Can you pull it up? Yeah, if he's got a previous record, I'll give it a shot. Hi, this is Onizuka. Nomura says, we've got a problem, a big problem. Calm down. What happened? Let's see. I don't know what that first thing is supposed to be. Is that anything important? Does that actually matter? It's not like we need to store something silly. I'm just gonna Google this real quick. I don't think it's too important though. I think it's maybe a place. Yoyogi, yeah, it's a city. City called Yoyogi. In front of Yoyogi, Let's see. They found the culprit's car and pursued them. Let's see. Shokatsu. How would Shokatsu be? Jurisdiction. I see. Jurisdiction room. I think that came up earlier. Something very similar. I think it was a different word earlier. A police car, patrol car from that jurisdiction. I guess rammed into them, apparently. Say this again. Calm down. Yeah, okay. So what happened? Rammed into them. Where? Oh, hold on. I see. But, you know, not auto do stuff like that? Oh, I see. He's like mispronouncing stuff. Okay, okay, hold on. So I see. I understand now. Sorry. The car that the criminal was in crashed because they were being pursued by the patrol car. So they crashed into a foreign car dealer. Straight into the car showroom, apparently. Able to get the culprit? It's no good. He took her as hostage, and he's up inside now. Please come help. Oh, here we go. Where is it? Okubo. A foreign car dealer on the side of Okubo. Like, street, highway, or whatever. Your power went out real. I was wondering why you were offline on Discord. It's okay, you came in right, apparently, near the end, I think. What's the maker? Maker? I'll check the location here. What's the name of the maker? Ah. Hamiruton. It's like Hamilton or something. It's a Hamilton dealer. I don't know. Okay, I'll be there in 30 minutes. Can you, like, secure the backside of the building? Got it. Secure the area with caution tape. Which part am I at? They just, so, Natsuko's ex-boyfriend just took her away at gunpoint in a car. Well, I don't know if he was pointing the gun at her or at us, but he took her away in a car. They just crashed into a car dealership. So I know about, like, all the scamming and stuff that she'd been doing, presumably with, Sakurai / Sakurada. Yeah, let's see. Yep. The culprit has holed himself up with a hostage in Okubo Street's, like, foreign car dealership. Requesting permission to move out. Okay. So I assume we're entering the finale now. But there's still a lot of questions to be answered, I guess. Maybe. A lot of people saying a lot of different things. Okay, well, I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna try to finish 2 today if I can. Oh, they really crashed in there, didn't they? How many hostages are there? That's unclear. Witnesses? Haven't found any. So when I said, like, not to go as hostage earlier, I was assuming that just based on context. It technically didn't say that. He just has hostages. We don't know. So maybe not. We don't really know the details yet. I know it's a hostage negotiation game, real. Yeah, I know. But I'm saying that when the game said he had a hostage or hostages earlier, I filled in the blanks and assumed that that was Natsuko. And that might not necessarily be the case. Maybe he's got some randos hostage too, is all I'm saying. Let's see. Isn't there anyone that saw the moment that the car crashed into the dealer? The jurisdiction detective who was trailing them saw it from behind. What's his name? Or her name? Yamada. Okay, tell them to come to the like negotiations car. I forget what they call it. Control car or whatever. Understood. Base of operations car thing. What about the media? They're not here yet. Is that so? It looks like they're sniffing around to me. Ask like the local jurisdiction for help keeping them away as much as possible. Understood. What's Division 1 doing? Rather, no, I guess who's in charge of Division 1? It's Koyamada. Usual guy. No, that's the worst thing possible. Hate to hear that. I'll pretend you didn't say that. You understand well. Any demands from the culprit? Nothing yet. Got it. If we don't hear anything from the within 10 minutes, make contact with a loudspeaker, megaphone. What should I say? Anything. Okay, anything? Just go with the usual. Like, culprit, we have you surrounded. Stop resisting. Come out. Something like that, I guess. Or, is he going to come out? Probably not. Isn't there no point then? No, there's totally a point. It's the start of, like, a match between them, basically. It's something like shouting play ball. Are you sure that you want me doing such an important role? Yeah, I'm okay with it. What about after that? I don't know. I'll think about that after seeing what the culprit does. Makes sense, I suppose. Oh. Kagiri-san, I need your help. Let's see here. Let's see. Don't let Koyamada... Hold on. Something else. Koyamada. I think like saying, don't let Koyamada, like, have any say in any of this or something. Like, don't let him give orders. Saying, no need to worry, like, we have, like, the authority to, like, give orders here. Yeah, yeah, don't let him take command. Yeah, it's basically it, yeah. Yeah. I mean, we got, like, the history on Onizuka seeing 3 people die before because, Koyamada gave, like, the orders to, like, shoot a suspect in a bank or whatever it was. So, yeah. I kind of get why he doesn't want him doing anything like that. Let's see. Suokan is what again? Is that superintendent? I don't know all these stupid terms. Commissioner, Inspector General. Consulted with Inspector General and decided on that. We definitely won't let Koyamada take command. I'm glad to hear that. I'm relieved. Nakamura, do you have anything on Yoshioka? No, nothing at all. Nothing came out. He doesn't have any past record. I see, got it. Also, Nakamura, could you get info on the dealer that they ran into? I'm working on it. Give me a bit more time. I should have known. I'm counting on you. Kanzuki, call the witnesses? I don't know who here. Witnesses. She doesn't know either. Hama Takayoshi, so the other guy. As well as Nakagawa. I'm not sure how to read that. I don't know how to read his name, but this is Nakagawa, the one that we called up earlier. The detective agency. Hold on. Look and see how to read this. Most likely Yoshikazu, I'd say. Could be another couple, but probably Yoshikazu. Okay. Why are there so many Yoshis? Oh yeah, Square has the names. Yeah, you're right. Square is here? Yeah, this definitely expanded a bit more like we thought it would. We haven't actually seen him yet. Gichi. Sure about that? Gichi. Really? I am not even sure that's correct, actually. That doesn't seem right. Okay, well, there's clearly some weird spelling things because his name sure as hell ain't Hama. It's Honma. Honma. That's weird. Okay. So they might not necessarily Romanize these correctly all the way. Oh, hey, it has her first name and we haven't even known her first name. Funny. Then the only other new person we have is the, like, assistant girl. Showroom. Oh, right, it's saying that right now... Oh, it says where everyone is right now. So these guys are back at the department. These are the people that we have here. And they're in the showroom right now. Where's like... Oh. Where's the new girl that got her, the assistant? Oh, here she is. Takanashi right here. Here she is. So she's here too, I guess. It's neat that it shows where they are. I didn't expect that. And it just has these guys down here. Okay. Can we get them over the phone? You should be able to. Let's see, split up with Takanashi and keep spam calling them, basically. Got it. Katagiri, can you call Kazuya here? Is there any point to that? There is. I won't say it's totally impossible, but it's going to be pretty tough. But yeah. It's possible if the culprit demands it. But Katagiri, in that case, if anything happens, I'll take responsibility. I'll do anything that's needed if there's a purpose to it. Thank you. Huh? Something's happening outside. I'd like to speak to the culprit. You are totally surrounded. Release your hostages and come outside peacefully. Ugh. The way he's addressing the culprit, like he is very polite to the culprit. Hanin no kata. It's okay, he did a great job. Yeah, dear culprit. Yeah, basically, yeah. It's basically like dear culprit. I haven't exactly seen many of these scenes real, so I wasn't sure. I don't know, like, the exact staple words, so yeah, I guess it was strange what he said. They're saying, Takanashi, call them here. Ooh. It's finally my time. Understood. Ooh. Vague posting. Oh, also, you can just call me Haru. Okay. Are you sure it was okay for me to do that? Yeah, it was plenty. By the way, is the sniping group coming here? They're already here. Who's in charge? Kitamura. I think that name came up once before, but we never got to actually meet them. I see. Good. Why is that good? No, it's okay. I'm just talking to myself. Yamada. Sorry I'm late. I'm Yamada from the Shinjuku Police Force. I know Nizuka, the negotiator. Please let me hear them. So he's probably the one chasing them. Yeah. How fast were they going when they hit the store? 60 kilometers per hour, give or take. That wasn't all that quick considering they were retreating, you know? There were a lot of cars parked in the lot, I guess? Just double checking. There were a lot of parked cars, so they can go very quick. Yeah. Parking lot was very packed, so they couldn't get that much speed out. That's strange. Hold on. Should have been able to control themselves at that speed. I believe. Like, they're handling, so like, why did they hit the store? I don't know, I don't really have any reason. Did you pick up anything when watching them from behind? Honestly, I think he was just desperate. Probably wasn't really sure where to go. There should have been at least 3 patrol cars chasing him, so he's probably panicking. He probably gave up and decided he wouldn't be able to get away. So he stopped controlling the car himself and crashed straight into the showroom? Yes, that's what it looked like. Were there any signs of him, like, fighting with the woman in the passenger side? No. Up until right then, he'd just been driving normally. Is that so? Okay, got it. Is that all? Yep, that's all for now, thanks. Excuse me then. So it looks like the culprit still hasn't started doing anything in there. We don't need to spur him on from our side, do we? Not yet. We have to give him some time to calm down. Let's see. The majority of, like, cases where people get hurt or injured in these, 70% of them have been within an hour of the culprit holding themselves up. So we can't, like, you know, like, go charging in, go into this recklessly. We can't be reckless. We don't even know how many hostages there are yet after all. Understood. Well, I'm bored. You wanna get a walk? For a second there, I thought you really wanted to just go for a walk. No, come on, I'm not that irresponsible. Was that shutter down from the very beginning? No. It went down a bit after the car went in, apparently. So, the culprit brought it down? Yeah. You can't say that for sure, but I think it's likely. I think it's likely. He's basically correcting him like, yeah, you don't know that for sure, so just tell me probably. And he says probably. Well, Onizuka, you sure are acting like you're in charge here. Like, above him, basically. Oh, a superintendent or whatever. No, I'm totally inexperienced. Oh, hold on. Oh, it's actually the other guy. Ruffy guy says, no, I'm inexperienced, so I appreciate the input. And Koyamada says, shut up. Then he says, sorry. What is it? Are you bored? Don't act like that. Weaker dogs bark more. It's basically saying, like... I don't know. See? Koyamada is saying, even as kind as he is, if Onizuka makes another mistake, he can't cover him. Cover? What are you talking about? Don't you remember? I was the one who stopped the media from pursuing, back when you messed up last time. I didn't know that. I thought that you put pressure on them to, you know, preserve yourself. Go on, say whatever you want now while you still can. I'll make you regret it. They're still... They're fighting again, huh? So this is, Kitamura something. Check in a sec. They fight like cats and dogs. Of course, in Japanese, this is, monkeys and dogs. What are you talking about? Onizuka and Koyamada, the Zero Division. I vote for Onizuka. Okay, thanks. Like her votes for Onizuka. Koyamada hates the Zero Division. Yeah, I know that. Have you got sight of the culprit? No, there's no one around the cars. Or the car. I don't know if he's talking about other cars in the dealership or the car that crashed. Car. Just car. They're probably in the office in the back. Further in. What's the distance? 55 until the show window. 55 what? Meters, probably? That's close enough to shoot at. I think he's saying like, let's try to like aim once or something. I'm not exactly sure what they're trying to say here. Temperature 66, no, sorry, humidity 66, temperature 18, north-northwest 2 meters wind. Distance 55, angle 39. Let's see, difference in like where the bullet lands from where you're aiming should be 15 centimeters downwards. It says memory 6 up 3. I have no idea what memory means here. I am not a sniper. That's all. Okay, understood. Let's see. We can we can shoot if we see him in the window, right? Yep. Should be able to. Like it's like within range basically. It's a reasonable shot. Okay. That should be all the prep we need. Shishido maybe? Shishido? Yeah, Shishido. I don't know how I knew that. Have I seen that kanji? I got weird intuition sometimes. Shishido. This is Kitamura. Yep, this is Shishido. Sniping is possible. We can snipe if needed. Let's see. Position 5 people to the left and 5 people to the right of the entrance. Like the charge people. I don't know what you'd call them. Understood. Listen up. Make sure that you go in through blind spots. Don't let the culprit see you. Of course. I'll give you the like go in timing over wireless comms. Understood. Is there going to be like a charge? Like, are they gonna go in at one point? Can't say yet. Is there a better way I could say? Yeah, breach. Yeah, breach. Yeah, there you go. There. I was just about to look up. Like, is there a better term I could use for that? Thank you. Nishiwaki, if the like sniping conditions change, give me a heads up. Got it. So Nishiwaki's the woman there, I believe. This is Kitamoto. Everything's up there. This is Karagiri, like one of our guys talking to him. The conditions aren't bad. We can shoot from here. What about the breach squad? I positioned 5 to the left and 5 to the right. Got it. I pray that I won't be needed. Of course. Let's see. Hold on. Yeah, he's like saying you've got a pretty good guy on your side, right? And Karagiri says, yeah, Onizuka's gonna do a good job. Says his career is a source of worry. I'm not really sure what he's getting at here. I guess, yeah, so he's saying like, Onizuka good. Worried about Koyamada though. Yeah, and Kitamoto's saying, yeah, they already started fighting. Yeah, they're really going at it. I wish someone would just tell them that it's better for them to just not do anything right now. I'll shoot if the situation requires it. Haha, I'll be counting on you. Just like stomach. Bit different maybe. Really? Oh, that was a bad expression. Oh, hold on. I think he's saying like he's relieved to hear that. Okay. He's thinking of something else. I'm glad it's Kitamoto on the job today. Kitamoto will ignore Koyamada's orders. Okay. I ordered him. So I guess you ordered him to not listen to him? I don't know. Whatever. Confusing. What's the word like? Dichotomy between the characters here. Let's see. Anyway, I won't let him do whatever he wants. How are things going with Kazuya? Able to get Kazuya here? The person in charge of Division 1 said no. They can't let a suspect out like that without, unless they're sure, basically. Unless he's definitely being requested. Yeah, I understand that. Good policy. Well, hold on now. I'm gonna try another route. Thank you. Let's see. Okay, I managed to get a profile of the dealership. The owner is Suzuki Fujio, 35 years old. The son of the Hitobashi Bank something? Bank president. Okay. So he's the son of the bank president. Okay. I see. Oh, another rich guy. What do you mean? No, sorry. Keep going. 4 employees. Okay, they're just talking like in total, not anything to do with the hostages, I assume? Probably, hold on. How does that... I don't know how that makes sense. Hey, come on. Come on, you. 3 people on something that I don't really understand what it's supposed to be here. I'm not really exactly sure how that works here. Employees duty at the time. Oh, is that what this is? 3 on something and 1 in the office? Okay, saying, including the owner, there are at most 5 people in there then. Like, as far as the employees go. It's sales. Okay, weird, that doesn't show up in the dictionary. But I was just hastily checking an English one, so that's probably why, honestly. I figured it might be something kind of like that. Japanese English dictionaries tend to be shoddy sometimes. They're not always the most reliable, but they're quick to check right now, at least. Yep, that's how it'd be. But we don't know how many customers were in there, of course. Could you give a list to Kanzuki? Rather, get a list from Kanzuki. Yeah, wait. We got Yoshioka's info through the company? What company? Hold on. I see. Okay, so they called up Festa, which is where, yeah, it's where he works. It's where he works. So they called up Yoshioka's job, and it's a reminder that Yoshioka is the culprit in there with a hostage or hostages. The president of the company said he'd help once the situation was explained to him. He says he'll email like his personal info. Thank you, Nakamura. What's the what's that about? I was the one who called up. Oh, leave it alone. It's fine. So what about people testifying, witnesses? Kinda. As in, not witnesses as like people who saw it. The other kind of witness, basically. Just witnesses to like the case, I guess. Words are weird. Apparently Honma Takayoshi was quite hesitant. Apparently? I asked him. At first he kept on repeating, I don't have anything to do with this over and over again. Is this Honma person done anything wrong? Why do you think that? Well, he was saying that he just doesn't want to be involved with this, he doesn't want to get wrapped up into it, but it feels like there's something else. It feels to me like, for some reason, he really, really hates the police. So that's why I was wondering if maybe he'd done something wrong. So what did he say after that? So rather, what did she say after that, I guess? Basically, so what after that? So she said, if you won't come, then we'll come get you. Ah, it's funny. That's a threat, Hunter. Well, if it gets him to come along willingly, then it's fine, isn't it? Fine, he's not a suspect here. The media is going to be on you if you go abusing your power like that. That's fine. He said he'd come after all. What about the other one? The Detective Nakagawa, apparently Gichi. I'm not sure that's correct though. No good at all. We can't get in contact with him. Oh, rather no. I guess they got in contact with him, but... Oh, I see. No, he won't come. He sounds polite. Like, he talks polite, but he absolutely refused us. He said if you really want to get him, then get a lawyer. Go through his lawyer. Yeah, I figured he wouldn't be simple. Nakamura, can I count on you for this? So you want Nakagawa from the Nakagawa Detective Agency, huh? That's right. I'm sure if you look into it, you'll find something. Got it. I'll come up. Onizuka. The manager guy, I think. Hold on. Business guy. Salesman, I see salesman. Came back from... Sounds like probably, yeah, some kind of outside work. So a salesman came back that works here, apparently. So he's gonna talk to him. Is this a terrorist attack? No, It's not a terrorist attack. I'm not sure if like the word terrorism can like cover more stuff in Japanese, or if this guy's just really confused. Unsure. It's not a terrorist attack. A culprit who was in the middle of retreating just hit the store. Suddenly this feels like this isn't Japan at all. No, we're still in Japan. I understand. I understand that. But they don't need to go out of their way to, you know, run into our store. Tell me how things were when you left the store. How things were? Who was left there? Who's still in there? Oh, the owner was still inside. Then the chief, Miki, probably? I'm not sure, actually. As well as sales, person, yeah. So 3 people. No. Sugio? I think that'd be Sugio, maybe? When the office was still there. So 4 people total. I believe so. So everyone except him was in there. So there's 4 hostages, potentially, and then maybe... What's-her-face herself, Natsuko. I believe that's probably the case. What about customers? There were some groups in there in the morning, but we don't have any reservations in the afternoon today. Do you only have customers come that made reservations? Right, at least on weekdays. Let's see here. People sometimes come in to cause trouble, though. It's basically... Oh, no, I see. It's slang. People just sometimes come in to, like, window shop or ask prices. So, in that case, what you're saying is there probably aren't any customers in there. I believe so. Was there anything strange today? Hey, opposite. Hello. Anything strange? You mean when I left the store? For example, when you came into work this morning, was there anything different? No, not in particular. Oh, wait, actually. This has nothing to do with it, but... anything. Just tell me anything. Go on. Game's going pretty good so far. It's generally been very readable. The owner was in a bad mood. I was surprised to see him that upset. He was scolding Megami for making the tea wrong, apparently. Megami? Ah, sorry. Sugio, or Sugi something. Megami. So one of the employees in there. I'm not exactly sure. I can actually check him. Oh, he says in the bio thing, like, how her name is, right? I don't know if it's gonna put these people in here. It doesn't seem like it will. He's like the sniper squad and stuff. Yeah, I guess it doesn't put, like, the hostages in there. That's fine. I'm not too concerned with how it's read. It's Sugi something. I always forget. Oh, I see. They were going to get married. So he was worried about Megami. She's going to be okay, right? Megami's going to be okay, right? Don't worry. No one's been harmed. Please resolve this. Understood. We'll do our best. So why did you think that was strange? What do you mean? The owner getting mad. Why do you think that was strange? Oh, that? Because Suzuki very rarely gets mad. In fact, he's never complained about how tea was brewed before. So I think he was just in a bad mood over something. After that, he did his job normally. Understood, thank you. Detective, do you mind if I wait outside? I'm worried about Megami. Sure, I don't mind. However, don't go past the tape. Understood. Yeah, his knees were shaking. He's definitely worried because his spouse is inside. Not spouse, person engaged to. English, harder than Japanese sometimes. Are the only engaged people in the world rich or something? There's been a lot of those in this chapter. A lot of rich people getting planned to engage to other rich people. Here's the profile of the suspect. Give it a look. Okay. The problem is his motive, so let's just give this a quick skim here. So, name, Yoshioka Shinji. I can't see the next part because it's covered now. 28 years old, he's a graphics designer. His history, yada yada yada. Went up to Tokyo, graduated some sort of college. Went without a job for a while. did design work at Tokyo Beauty Salon or something. No, wait, no, that's not beauty salon. It's like a sculpting place, maybe. Sorry, there's a lot of words in here. It's like a modeling place, like not a people modeling, but like physically like art modeling, I guess. I sent some DM. Sorry, I'll take a look. Da-da-da. Okay. Anyway, let's see. Yep, started work, taking the design office, yada yada. There isn't really anything too interesting there. This is saying he has no past criminal record. This is saying we know where he lives. This is saying we don't know like how to contact other people, like he's like his friends or like any other people. Oh, I didn't mean to full screen it. I think I just want to double check that. Yeah, like we don't have communication with like other people he knows. What's the actual case like? Oh, it's a mess, honestly. There's like a guy who is saying that his sister's getting stalked. His sister insists it's just because he's schizophrenic. There's no stalker. Turns out the sister's wrapped up in like this marriage scamming ring where like she works with like the boss of this marriage agency and like another third party to like, it's like she gets engaged to someone rich. She has it set up so the guy cheats on her with someone else. They take pictures. She blackmails him, and then they get the money. Then they have like this kind of ring that does it basically, of 3 people. And now like her ex-boyfriend seems to have like kidnapped her and is holding her hostage inside a car dealership that he crashed into. There's a lot of stuff. I skipped a lot of things in there too. The problem is his motive. Let's see. Out of the 5 hostages in there, Natsuko, which is the older sister here, is the only person that Yoshioka, which is the culprit here, the only person that he knows. They've been apart since a year ago, but they used to be dating. I know they were dating. I don't know if they were also engaged like she was to the other guy or not. It's a negotiation game, so you're kind of like looking into stuff too and trying to figure out who's telling the truth and all of that. But at the end of the day, you're going to like be negotiating like someone in a hostage situation, trying to get them to stand down. That's like the end goal, basically. You're not really a like detective or a cop. You're a negotiator technically. But just as it is with all these games, you know, in as the attorney, you know, you do a lot of sleuthing even though it's not really your job. So you get into all parts of it. Kadagiri asks if Onizuka or Kanzuki have contact with Yoshioka before. They say yes. Onizuka, can you negotiate with him? I can. However, we don't know why he's doing this yet. The hostages will be in danger if I act the wrong way with them. What do you think? Nakamura, can you profile him? We don't have enough data. It's tough to make judgments. For now, I'll go with like standard practice. Oh wait, no, hold on. He's going to like try to like generalize profile him. I think he's saying. Yeah, he's going to like try to. I see. Okay, so this is gonna be another profiling section, I guess. And on top of that, like with that as the base, like he'll gather opinions from Onizuka and try to come up with like a profile for him based off that. And then using that, you proceed with the negotiations and gain new info. He's asking, is that okay? Yep, that should be okay. Let's go with that. So we can do profiling again. Okay. Well, I'm going to save again here. Got another profiling section. I gotta use the bathroom again anyway. I'll be right back. 1 sec. Oh, I suppose I can actually leave some music going while I'm gone this time. 1 moment. Okay. 1 second. Alright. So let's see. In total, the usual motives for hostage situations are money, grudges, drugs. How exactly would I make this make sense here? Ideologies. Yeah, fair enough. Okay. These make up 99% of cases. And as far as drugs, that'd be like narcotics throwing off your mind, essentially. Yeah. Most drug cases are because they're like, you know, throwing off your thoughts, confusion and whatnot. Like, what do you mean about ideologies? Political beliefs as well as religious beliefs, that kind of thing. Trying to accomplish some sort of goal based on, like, those sort of ideals. But we don't have any sort of prior record for Yoshioka. So it's difficult to say, you know, that this is based on like drugs or ideologies. You know, that's most likely not the case. Onizuka, after meeting him yourself, what do you think the possibility is? Definitely not drugs. He seemed like a straightforward person, impressed that like an upright person there. Surely not ideologies either. The place that he works at, Festa, is just a regular design company. I can't think that he's like super deep into politics or religion. So let's remove drugs and ideologies from the list of motives then. What's left is money and grudges. Onizuka, which do you think is the more likely one here? Well, I would certainly think grudge, but I mean, they're actually kind of intertwined, aren't they, come to think of it? Because this whole scamming thing is for money. Natsuko and Yoshioka used to date. So you think that he's upset over being dumped? I'm thinking about this sort of thing normally, that does seem quite likely. Listen up, Onizuka. Starting off, accept Yoshioka's demands. It's dangerous to instigate him. Understood. I'll be careful. But something is still bothering me here. What do you mean? Is there anything else that's concerning you? I feel like this can't be explained with just grudges alone. That's because... So let's see, we can present a few things here. So this is, the title of this is... broke up with Natsuko 1 year prior. This whole thing about there being a whole stalker panic before they broke up, I guess. This is Sakurai and her constant scamming. And this is Sakurai and Natsuko being in cahoots. I'm not really sure what it wants me to present here. I mean, this is the only thing really relevant. No, it's probably this. We probably want to present this, right? The whole Sakurai and Natsuko being together. Like scamming together thing, maybe? Let's try this. Let's try this. Natsuko was working with Sakurai to scam people. Do you think that maybe what triggered this is the fact that he found that out? I see. That sounds plausible as a motive. However, it's just a possibility. You're right. We'll gain more information to make judgments off of as we negotiate with Yoshioka. Yeah, that's right. It's not like it'll be too late to make a proper profile then. But if this this scamming thing is really true, then you should be like sincere when talking to him. If he becomes, let's see, he's probably sensitive, so it's better that you don't lie. Okay, so accept his demands, don't lie. Got it? Understood. Okay, let's do that then. Okay, so I'm gonna make another save here, since I don't know if I'm going to want to redo that or something. I feel like that went fine. Hopefully. So we have some stuff to go with, and I'm going to have to make quick judgments during the thing. following those lines. So accept his demands, be truthful as best as we can, I guess. We'll try that then. He's got try to get some like tangible information during this. Katakiri asks, so we're certain that there's 5 hostages, right? No, we know that there's at least 5 hostages. It's possible that there's also customers inside that got wrapped up in this. We don't want Yoshioka to get mad and injure the hostages. So prioritize their safety here. Understood. Let's confirm how we're going to go about this negotiation one more time. Yep, it mentions here, don't lie, accept demands. Got it. It would be best if we moved forward with those principles in mind. Will do. Understood. I'll try. Do anything weird and I'll shoot you. I want the woman up front. Everyone, line up. Please, save us. Help us. Like, spare us. The safe... I know where the safe is. I have the key. Don't talk. Sorry. I don't care about money. As long as you all behave, I won't do anything to you. However, do anything stupid, and I'll shoot you to death here. Got it? Yes. I want you to watch this place. Let's see. I assume that's referring to the rope he's holding. I want to look. I don't know what that term is. Yeah. If the police approach, I want you to pull on this rope to notify me. Got it. Got it. Yada yada yada. Everyone's just agreeing. Hey woman, how about you? Yes. Okay, listen up. I'm gonna say this just one more time. If you want to get out of here, do as I say. Got it? Yes, yes, yes. So I just updated the like relationship sheet, I guess. Oh, Onizuka, someone just came out. Let me see. Is Mizuno here? Nomura called him right away. I don't know who Mizuno is. I don't think that's come up yet. I guess it's that person in the back. There's no mistaking it. Oh, it must be the other employee. Yeah. The 2 men are, I believe, Miki and Miura. The woman is, whatever her name is, Megumi. Detective, are they okay? Hold on. They're not going to be executed or anything, right? How do things look, Onizuka? Don't worry. They're just on watch for him, aren't they? On watch. There's one culprit. So, he has no choice but to set up hostages to make sure that the police don't get in. He can't see outside from the office in the back, after all. Look, there's a rope that's attached to them that goes back to the office, right? He's probably ordered them to pull on the rope to notify him if anything strange happens out here. I see. That's a relief. It's too early to be relieved yet. The fact that he's got guards set up out here means that he's planning on making this a long fight. I see. That makes sense. So maybe it's about time that we can talk to him now? Are we going in? I'm not going in. It's better to use the phone at this point. That's not happening, says Shishido. Let's see. The one in charge of us is Kitamura. Kitamura's a cop. What's my rank? It's superintendent or whatever. Who's higher? Excuse me, but yes. Hold on. Right there. Excuse my impudence, but for us, members of this team, like, our commanding officer at the scene's orders are absolute. I'm the superintendent. He's just giving his position here. Whatever, I don't know. My position lets me bear the responsibility of the country. Public servant? Yeah, it's probably something like that. I don't know a lot of these terms. They're like tricky specialty terms. words carry a lot more weight than his. Resisting my orders is the same as betraying your country. Shishido, you understand that, right? But, Superintendent, there's no buts. Even Katagiri, from the Zero Department, said that I should have the final judgment. Katagiri did? That's right. Katagiri listens to everything I say. If I give you the signal, I want you to charge in there. Got it, Shishido? Yes, sir. That's problematic. Just gonna make another save here. I feel like with this much stuff in between, we're probably not gonna have to go back and do the profiling, but who knows? Okay. This phone, apparently, if you pick up the receiver, is set up to automatically record. Okay, now let's get started. Gonna have a phone negotiation? Or is this just gonna, like, be something else first? Why'd you hang up? It's better to give him some time to think about whether he or not he wants to answer. Leaving it ringing the whole time is just going to piss him off. I see. Has he decided yet? So he's gonna try again after giving a bit of time. We can assume maybe there's a couple minutes in there. What do you want? Hey, this is Onizuka. I said, what do you want? Please release those hostages. No. You've got 6. I thought he only had 5, like 4 employees and the woman. Natsuko, but maybe he's just guessing here. Yeah, he's trying to get, like, him to say the number. You got 6 hostages. Can't you release just 1? I got 5. Yes, here you go. But just 1's fine, right? You can release just 1? No. I'm not saying that I want you to release it without, you know, giving you anything in return. I want you to think of some, you know, like, I want you to think of what you want, like a trade requirement, a demand. Are you hungry? Hold on. We can deliver some food. Not hungry. Okay, then let's do this. I'll call again 15 minutes from now. Until then, please think of what you want. See you again. Okay. Are you sure it's okay for you to hang up on him? Yeah, it's fine. Is he going to respond to negotiations? Yeah, he's already on board. He stayed quiet after I asked him what he wanted for a second, right? So that means that he's got something in mind. So he's probably not just going to start firing his gun out of nowhere. So he's got 5 hostages in total. 3 outside and 2 inside. Yep. Dictionary, please. I see. He's asking for a bulletproof vest from Kanzuki. He's going to call from outside. Why? He'll be more at ease if you can see my face. Right now, this is more, it's no more than like a casual greeting. And after that will be the real negotiations. Is this Onizuka? Yep, it is. Let's hear what you want. Oh shit, oh here we go, hold on. I can save here, apparently, just right here, like, as it's starting. If this is okay. I didn't know we'd be starting it quite yet. You never know when it's gonna come up. Alright, shit. Just gonna play this at half speed. He wants a lot of money. In... I see. Gasoline, liters of gasoline. I guess doing that apparently turns him down. A lot of money, gasoline. Cessna, I don't know what Cessna is. That's his third one. He wants 3 things here. Is that all? Oh, it's an airplane, I see. Let's organize that again. Money, gasoline, liters. Right. And a plane to escape in. Is that it? Right. Okay. Okay, we'll give you that. However, pick which order you want them in. The money and the plane will take a while, so let's do the gasoline first. So for the gasoline, can you release 1 hostage? Sure. Okay, I am asking him to do the woman. Please release the woman. Don't get a big head. I'm not releasing the woman. Okay, we'll agree with him. Okay. Then a man's fine too. We'll prep the gasoline immediately. Okay. No, hold on a second, actually. I messed up. The gasoline's not gonna happen. But, why not? Wait, apologize. I made a beginner mistake. 50 liters of gasoline isn't enough to cause an explosion. There's no way I can give you that. Well, too bad. Do something about it. I get it. It's not like there's no way, but... Okay, so what are you gonna do? Gasoline's in cars, right? Of course. You're gonna put it in a car, right? You're gonna use the car to get away to the airport? Of course. If you don't, then don't say it. Okay, then I'll just give you a car that's full of gasoline, right? You're not planning anything weird, right? Yeah, just believe me. I won't betray you. I'm prioritizing the safety of the hostages. Okay, fine. How are you gonna give me the car? That's easy. Your car still works, right? Probably, but it doesn't have much gas. Okay, a hostage will drive your car, bring it outside, and swap it out for another one. I believe. Okay, whatever. I believe you then. Good, thank you. It's too early to be relieved. When are you going to get me the money and the plane? I can't say yet. It's no good. Prep them immediately. I'm not lying. So it's like suggesting those ones because of the profiling thing. I'm not lying. I just need time. If it was going to lie, then I'd say that I'd get them for you in 1 hour. Then what would happen in 1 hour? Wait, no. I think I misread that. But he's saying, like... Yeah, it's something. Yeah, it's basically just saying, like, just wait until I can give you a response. He's insisting, believe me, I won't betray you. So I can get through that very quickly. Okay, fine, I'll wait. Thank you. I'll do it the best I can. Where do I call when I want to get back to you? I set it up so that I'll, like, hit some external line. So call for me anytime. Okay, got it. I wonder if I can look back on that because that went way too fast to, like, read out. I'm, like, looking at one place and trying to, like, process how to translate the previous line. Okay, apparently. Okay, good. Okay. Okay, apparently that's fine. He's gonna release 1 hostage. Yeah, I know the safety of the hostages comes first. Like, I can still prioritize. That's fine. Who cares? That's perfectly fine. Okay. So he's categories asking about the receiver and the listening device in the car. Of course, we're gonna put him in. But I don't think he's actually going to use the car. You think not, huh? Huh? What do you mean? Let's see. Would that be... Yeah, okay, I figured as much. The money in the airplane are like fake requests. And he's just saying this doesn't seem like a planned crime. Well, yeah, I agree. It's ridiculous to ask for like entire airport, like a plane. Chol food. Oh, that's like a place. So he's saying like it's ridiculous to ask for like that plane in this airport, I guess. Okay. I'm gonna save just in case, but I think that went pretty well. We got an A, so. Katsuki's saying, well, it's more realistic than a jumbo jet, right? It's not about the size. It's about, like, where he'd run away from. How he'd retreat with it, I guess. If he flies here from Chofu, there's no way he'd be able to reach Shinjuku or something. I don't know. They're in opposite directions. Okay, I guess this has to do with, like, the direction the airports are facing? I don't honestly know. Take some... Oh, is Cessna not, like, a type of plane? Is it, like... Yeah, I'll click on the thing that you linked me, real, actually. It's a model. Who knows? Anyway. A general, like, Cessna for, like, regular, like, passenger use or whatever, it takes, like, 5 or 6 hours to get somewhere. Even with a full fuel, it's, like, 1,100 kilometers. So he can't get overseas without refueling. So, yeah, basically, like, you couldn't really get away anywhere. So it's impossible. It's silly. So why did he ask for that? Because he... Let's see. He has some sort of other goal, and he is trying to, like, you know, distract us from it by formulating a fake escape plan. He doesn't want to think about it, but, you know, this means that, like, the worst case possibility might exist. What do you mean? And Onizuka asks, well, what's it mean when someone has no intention to run? Huh? What do you mean? I mean the fact that he's been doing this with the intent, like, with a readiness to die from the very start. No way. I'm just saying it's very possible, but we don't know if it's true or not. Hence the gasoline, I suppose. Maybe he's going to set a fire. Maybe it wouldn't be the first time. Who knows? Onizuka, we need to keep charging in there as a possibility to minimize victims in this. So make sure not to, you know, remove it from your head. Understood. What do we do now? For now, let's wait for a response from Yoshioka. Karigiri, we don't need the plane. However, could you prepare the money for me? Okay, got it. I'll contact headquarters. You're going to prepare something that he doesn't even want? Yeah, putting it simple, yeah. I have to buy some time for him to, essentially, like, get on board with this plan here. And in the meantime, we'll, like, I'll lower the amount of hostages by 1 with negotiations. That's my main priority. Onizuka, the witness has arrived. Honma Akayoshi is here. So this is the ex-fiance guy. What are you trying to do by bringing me all the way out here? Right now, there's a culprit in there with a gun. He's got Haranatsuko as his hostage. I got nothing to do with this. I'll be the one to decide that. Now answer my questions. Will you let me go if I answer your questions? Yes, I promise. Okay, then hurry up. First of all, regarding the stalker. Honma, are you the stalker? I told you I don't know anything about a stalker. We talked about this before, right? I'm the victim in all this. Okay, then let me change the question. I want to ask about Sakurai Masako. Sakurai ran. Let's see. After she gave us your contact info, she disappeared. The problem here is whether she was really working together with Natsuko or not. I told you she was. Okay, fine. Then let's say that they were working together. Right now, that Yoshioka guy is in there with a gun. You know, right? Like, he's acting rather, do you know him? No, I don't. I've never heard his name before. Hold on. I see. Has Natsuko ever mentioned him to you? No, there's no way she'd talk about, like, exes. You really don't know him at all? You don't know anything? Look, I've been telling you since the start I have nothing to do with this. I can't answer anything. It's no good, just let me go home. Just stay with me a little bit longer here. Takanashi, you called? Yeah, I did. Were you able to get hold of Nakagawa? No, you won't answer. Understood, thanks. Excuse me. Yep, as you can see, Nakagawa was a pretty good detective. He won't cooperate with the police at all. I told you, right? My parents have him under control with money. They're bribing him. Can't you convince him? Of what? To cooperate with the police. Is there any point in that? There is. If I can call Nakagawa, can I go home? Sure. Hey, Nakagawa. This is Honma Takayoshi from way back when. I called because I wanted to ask something of you. Please call my cell phone. Just leaving a message. That's good enough, right? You got his answering machine. If he gets back to me, I'll convince him to come here. Now, can I go home? Why do you want to go home so badly? Because I hate the cops. Because you've been arrested before? You know, right? Yeah, I know about your past record. If you're gonna keep threatening me anymore, then I'm gonna sue you with a lawyer. Go on, go ahead. I'm serious. And who's going to pay that lawyer? You're going to have your police, sorry, your parents fix your mistakes again? But how's this? I'll talk to the media. Will your parents still back you up? Shut up. So I guess he's going to like blab to the media about all this basically. Okay, fine. I promise. Let's see. I just like I agree. I just have to get hold of Nakagawa for you, right? Fine. Then go home. Like I have to make it so you can get in touch with him. I was basically just doubling down on it, really. Has anything changed? No movements in particular. But that was pretty bad. Koyamura said to call Karagiri. Was the but I don't quite understand. I see. He made a big fuss because he was insisting that he would take control. So yeah, I guess he has. So what happened? Karagiri-san came out and totally turned him down. Good. And was that enough to convince him? He hesitantly left, but I wonder if he's actually going to give up for real. Must be tough having enemies on the inside. Oh, this is Onizuka. Oh, here we go again. Okay. I'm gonna save again. Okay. I accept your conditions. Good, thanks. So you're going to release a hostage, right? Don't do anything strange. If I see a cop, I'm killing everyone. I promise. Once your car comes outside, a female investigator will slowly get into it. She has no weapon. Let's see. Once it moves from... Hold on. The appointed... once it's like in the appointed place, they'll get out with their hands raised. Is that fine? Yeah, that's fine. Listen up. Break the promise, and I kill. This isn't a threat. Just remember that. I'll keep my promise. I release a hostage in 10 minutes. Get everything ready on your end. Kitamoto, it's me. So he's calling up the sniper. Kitamoto is the sniper up on the roof. Koyamura's wandering around down here. Can you see him from there? Let's see. Yeah, he apparently went up to my Shishido and told him that he's going to tell him to charge in. Is everything okay? Yeah, it's fine. Shishida was ready for that. Let's see. He says that he won't charge in unless Katagiri gives him the order. I'm glad to hear that. And Katagiri's the guy talking on the phone here, of course, but still. So how's it looking? Is this going to drag on for a while? He's about to release one hostage, so it might go on for a while. Got it. I'll keep that in mind. Got things happening. Okay, yep, so she's inside now. Good job. Did Yoshioka say anything? He asked, oh, what about the money and the plane? What'd you say? I said that Onizuka would contact him, so I said that you'd call him up. Perfect. 100 points. Oh. Another chapter? Jeez, how much is left? Is the entire fourth part of the chapter? Negotiations? What are these weird chapter designations? Like, how much time is left to this? Jeez. Chapter 4 is the final chapter. Yeah, but is it as long as chapter 3? Because I don't want to play for another entire hour. My mental can only take so much. About how long is it real? And I'm going to take your words with a grain of salt. Absolutely. Miura says, anyway, I was surprised. Miura is like the employee out here, I believe. Or he's... No, I think he was one of the employees that's in there, so I think he's out now. Definitely an hour. Okay, okay. I'll finish it next time. I'll finish this chapter next time. I wanted to finish today, but I didn't think it'd be 4 parts. I thought it'd be like 2 or 3. I wasn't really sure how much stuff was going to get revealed, so I think that'll do for today. Couple more negotiations. Yeah, okay. I'll play more another day then. I can only do so much in one day. It's constant talking. My mouth is so dry right now, you don't even know. My poor chapped lips are dying. Okay. I'll be back someday soon. Hopefully it won't be like another 3 days, but I do have tentative plans with a friend tomorrow night, so we'll see. I'll be back eventually. There's no one to raid at this time, is there? Surely not. I'm just gonna go take a quick look. 5:30 a.m. Nope. Sorry. I need to get acquainted with people who stream at my degenerate hours, clearly. Alright, have a good night.